Right, so hello everybody. Hello, everybody. So yeah, we're going to be continuing on with the old stream. This is obviously the Gelt playthrough. This is part 2. We managed to take down the likes of Vlad. So the only other real conflict we're going to have in this surrounding area is going to be the likes of Drycha. Definitely think that's going to be something we're going to have to contend with. So we're working on killing Drycha when we can. Let's get that green screen back on. Get all that over there. Get all the beautiful folks on the chat over here. Jihad Gyro Bombers for the Dwarf, for thematic reasons, of course. Honestly, the only thing that makes me sad about the Gyro Bombers is their actual damage themselves is quite low. Oh, why did I wait until I had a really hard battle? Controlling allowed to take 40 units of the battlefield without waiting for one of the reinforcements. I remember this was really difficult to do because Drycha basically one-shot my entire team, right? She got a really beautiful cast and one-shot my entire team. So let's hope history doesn't repeat itself. Gelt is, I think he's got like a 5% chance of miscasting because he's got the Staff of Olans. But apart from that, we're doing alright. Apart from that, we're doing alright. We've got a lot of threats in here. Treeman, Coadil, a Treekin Lord. Honestly, Drycha is a bit of a pain in the nuts, but she doesn't have Pit of Shades yet. But I wouldn't expect the Pit of Shades to be that good. They have a ton of melee line, which is the only thing that's scary here. I don't know if it's worth me running Gelt up. We'll see. Has a skill that increases your spell cooldowns every time you cast near her. That is true, yeah, that's true. How close do you have to be, Spencer? Do you know? How close do you need to be before it triggers? I'm trying to think, is an angle like around here going to be appropriate, like here, maybe? Then again, the elevation of the terrain is not ideal. I wonder if this still is the play. Take control of the terrain here, but just be a bit more cautious and aware of the situation. 35 meters or something like that. Okay, that's not too bad then. We can keep an eye on that. Because I'm going to use the natural defenses of this. I don't think I'm going to waste the garrison units at this time. I think we kind of just sent them to their death for no reason. Obviously, the Eldred's Guard of Spearmen have actually some pretty tasty armor values, so we'll want to go ahead and make sure they're used, because they've got 40 more armor, which is nice. Gelt himself is giving quite a lot of armor to the team too. We know that she's got Pendulum, and she's not afraid to use it. So I'm going to be inclined to kind of like set up my archers in a little bit of a manner where Pendulum is going to be a little bit less effective against us, as that was genuinely devastating last time. Look for angles like this, have multiple rows raring to go. Problem with Pendulum is it's very good against thick provisioned or thinly provisioned units, which is usually not the case. So if we hang out here, get all my range units hanging out there as well, potentially could be an angle where we just bait out bats again. Get the Staff of Olans rocking and rolling with shift 1, because if you don't know, you can cast... Oh my goodness. Okay, the buffs to the homing missiles is kind of savage, I won't lie to you boys. It is kind of savage. Oh, well, let me try something. It is honestly pretty damn savage, I won't lie to you. Who else would be a good caster? So, I don't know how close... So, it's 35 minutes, you're thinking. If I get closer than 35 minutes, we're in the danger zone. Let's avoid being in the danger zone. Moving faster. So, we've got a lot of, obviously, the Dryads here. We can see the bats now. Our visibility seemingly is pretty poor. Gelt is actually pretty swift on his mount, so I'm not too worried about that. Hey, Lloyd. An avoider with an army. Oh, by themselves. Singleton load. By their Todd. Right, let's bait the cave back over. Obviously, we've got Drycha there. Let me see if I can get a cast off on her. I don't think we need to worry too much because the bats will struggle to chase us. Or should I say, they should struggle to chase us. Oh wow, I've been gutted stat line. Good. Let's try and run away. Just need to get away from... yeah, miasma coming through. It's pretty savage. Won't lie to you, boys. Gotta get away from her. Avoid shooting the bats. Shoot these guys back here. I really need to run away. I really need to run away because the bats are about to get slaughtered. Poor bats. I need to probably try and cast like this to give myself a bit of a buffering line. Never mind. Pendulum came through that line, which makes sense. That's fine with me. We've got another action here, so another final transmutation probably coming through this angle here. Maybe even cast like one here. Keep pushing them back. Yeah, annoyingly we're getting the casts off because of thingy. Gotta be a little bit careful here. We've still got 880 HP. Any of the cave bats will get slaughtered coming through as well, which is good. I think what we need to focus on probably need to focus on is the final transmutation here now. An overcasted final transmutation is probably the best shot we have here. Let's move away from the pendulum. Oh, I gotta get away from it though. We have to get away from Drycha and come back in to do it. Changes the Lord of the Rune, I always think is a fantastic caster now. Yeah, I suppose Ikit is very mobile as well, which is one of the advantages that he has. Extremely mobile. Shoot. Can we shoot Drycha here? Dude, we're getting routes already. Oh my god, that's a beautiful cast. Why am I still unable to cast? So wild. Like, she's such a perfect counter to me. I legit can't cast a damn thing. I haven't been able to cast for so long now. Yeah, look, she's still doing it to me. I'm miles away from her. I'm so confused. Like, I feel like this is almost bugged. Like, I am miles away from her. And there's not really an awful lot I can do to change this. Because I should have casted another 3, 4, 5 times by now, at least. But she's just gutting my ability to cast. Yeah, this is so doomed because of that. Wow. Everything just falls apart because I can't keep spamming casts. I need to change the way I'm doing this then. There needs to be something I need to do differently. Yeah, why can I still cast here? I'm confused why I'm still able to cast now. We need to figure out what the hell's going on here. We need to figure out what the heck is going on here. Because I should have the capabilities of casting more. I think... does anybody know what the behavior is there? It almost feels a little bit bugged. Unless I'm huffing pure copium. But my melee line can hold for now. Shoot what you can, lads. Because now we're able to actually keep continuously casting. Final transmutation would be a really nice angle here as well. But yeah, now we're able to continuously keep casting. Also, it's worth waiting for the overcast and final transmutation. The damage and the gold value is significantly better when you overcast it. We're back in conduit coming through. Maybe we can't wait, honestly. I don't think we can wait. Yeah, I actually don't think we can wait. Nice. Joining the right time. I don't know why. I don't know. Does anybody know if it's bugged or not? I feel like in some ways it could be bugged. Because Drycha pretty much permanently stopped me from casting. I don't know if that's a specific thing she's doing or not. I don't know if that is something she is doing. I thought she could stop me from casting, but like it was something she had to kind of like counter or do. Like there wasn't any counterplay to it. Because obviously Gelt is... he thrives being able to continuously keep casting, right? I'm going to retreat over here. Like, his entire identity is casting a ton. And that has been gutted from us. Let's just set up here, potentially. Gelt can get all his winds of magics back, we should be fine. Because if we lose this, I think we lose Gelt, don't we? I just need a melee hero or something. Oh, it's a map-wide thing. Right, that makes more sense then. It's her item. Right, okay. Holy smokes, dude. Yeah, I need to figure this out then. Probably final consultation over here. Codal's going to be really hard to beat as well. Yeah, without these boys, I'm screwed. So let's get these guys shooting. Take a little bit of elevation where we can here. Sacrifice the crossbowman if we need to. And we'll wait until we can get access into end of the final consultation because I need to overcast it. I think speed-wise, these guys are actually relatively swift, so I'm okay with it for now. It's a shame Gelt is so weak as well. Yeah, I needed to replay this one. What? So, how can I do that properly? Deploy way further away. I think the angle here is deploying way further away to allow me to keep casting. Because then if Gelt can get in there and kill her before she becomes a problem, 2 overcasted final consultation kills her. And with that in mind, I think that should enable us to try and win this one out. Yeah, just 2 casts, and they're done zone. So the treeman's in trouble. Coadil's probably going to be killed by the handgunners. It's not obviously the fat lady sings as they say. I just need to make sure my handgunners are in a position where they can actually do something. Oh no, I just ran completely into the rain of fire there. And got absolutely roasted by arrows. Potentially could have been the glaive guards, actually. Gelt, please don't rout. Thank goodness. He's 76 HP. And a goddamn dream. Oh no. That's not good. Gelty baby, we needed you. So a really tough fight to start it off with. I needed to warm up, it seems. The Treekins are invisible? Do I get access to the overcast? No, I don't. Yeah, one more time, boys. One more time. One time for the one time. Because that... I'm honestly more shocked than anything at the durability of Drycha there. To counteract spellcasting. So it's going to be a situation where I'm going to need to be a lot smarter with how I do it. I haven't fought Drycha in a long time, and normally I don't rely on magic to beat her. Yeah. Normally, I don't rely on magic to beat her. Alright. I need to check. Her. Give me the warp zone armor. Is a Mortis engine on top of that. Yeah, the warp zone armor I think is one of the best items in the game. How many factions have access into warp lightning? Into a Mortis engine as an item? I don't think many, right? Because it's a rune for dwarves. Treemen don't exist. And Sky's technology Skaven don't exist either. So I think whoever this is a little bit of a nutter. Skaven clearly did not exist, guys, so don't worry about it. Yeah, Skaven aren't real, so we don't have to worry about that. Skaven are absolutely not real. I'm still surprised how badly I'm playing this. So how are these invisible? They both have stalk. Wow, I wonder if that's a trait from Duradin. So what is it? What is this that's doing it? So yeah, Fang of Talroth. Increase the cooldowns, effect range is infinite, duration is 15 seconds. Affected units, affected enemies in range. That's infinite. What's a Skaven, Daphne? Exactly. That's the attitude. So I think what I'm going to do is deploy really far away then, and just cast twice into her. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. We deploy as far away as we can. Get Gelts to cast into Drycha as soon as possible. Avoid the cave bats. Get an overcasted final transmutation. And then cast it again once our cooldowns come back. I do think it's bugged though. I'm not coping here. I swear I'm not coping. I am not huffing on copium. I'm certain that item is bugged. Because it was applying when I wasn't even casting. Your resolve Drycha, it's lame how your leadership gets worse than Skaven slays fighting it. Yeah, she's so annoying. I do wonder if it's worthwhile deploying it to this side. Or would it be worthwhile deploying it to this side? Probably here, honestly. Because we'd still have elevation for our handgunners. And then Gelt will have plenty of time to do what it needs to do. We won't... Yeah, what I'll do is, I'm going to quickly do this. Start deployment. Start battle. Up there. Up there. Up there. It's a really rough deployment for now. And I'll fix it, because I need to go with Gelt and start casting on her. And you get the party started, you know? Because I only have a minus 5% chance of miscasting. Or 5%, excuse me. Not a minus, I wish. So that's big. She has no way of... Wait, hold on, look. It didn't work. That item is so bugged. That item is legitimately bugged. It didn't even work on me that time. It's an infinite range. But this time it didn't work on me. Did she have to be like facing me for it to work? But last time, on the previous battle that we lost, it legit almost infinitely kept casting it. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Where is she again? Often. Oh, is she over there? Where'd she go? Where are you, lovely? Oh, she's there. How the hell did you get there? Am I just blind, actually? Battlesey confirmed blind? Maybe we need to put these on. Oh yeah, now we're gaming, boys. Now we're gaming. That's better. That's the stuff. Now we can see. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Hopefully she'll die to that. Potentially not. It's going to be another cast. So we actually got quite unlucky RNG-wise there. Casting-wise, we got pretty unlucky, it looks like. The good news is now we can actually redeploy here. Honestly, every time I hear Sigma balls, I can't help it. I'm surely not the only one. I surely can't be the only one that hears Gelts say Sigma balls instead of Sigma calls. Right, a single cast of final transmutation, and Drycha is officially dead. The item is bugged 100%. That is so bugged. Yeah, I don't know why now it's not working against me. I honestly have not a clue in the slightest. Yeah, look, and the Arrow of Kurnos is not going to work anymore. Coadils probably need to be casted on, but I'll need to save a little bit of the magic. Now, in this positioning, we're going to have a lot longer to fight. Although they're going to have elevation charge damage. So they'll probably be pretty fearsome to begin with, but the firing arc we have will facilitate anything that's coming down, especially since we're going to have blobs as well. And they have no caster. Oh, they have Coadil with Flock of Doom. Let's bait them over. Just trying to avoid all the arrow fire where possible. And route them off the map. Let's grab everybody here and just make sure that everyone's happy. Pause them. Well, guard mode, excuse me. Now let's have a look what else everyone's doing. Like, I'm really confused with their deployment and how they're playing this. Like, are they just down here? Yeah, they're all down here. Guess I'll cast another final transmutation here. Wow, I actually miscast. Just like 20 orc armies around me in my endgame crisis. Good luck.
Smoking some more. Let's get more of them Stevens.
TV time, lad. It's TV time. Yeah, now I'm just confused what the AI is doing here. They're single-handedly just walking in single units now. It went from Drycha being literally god tier with how she casted to now the AI doing this. It's so interesting how it varies. It varies so much. And they're walking in and sending units individually. Hey, I ain't complaining though. Say that for free. Move these guys slightly further. And we need to try and shoot down the treeman, I think. Infantry I'm not as bothered about. The single entities are a concern of mine now. Got Codal dead now. We will cast on him again, even though it's quite a hefty winds of magic cost. But we've got to keep in mind that the casting of Searing Doom is super cheap, so I'm not too worried. Good. And let's get all my range units shooting Codal now, because he's going to Flock of Doom and be annoying. And he runs straight into the backline. What a Chad. And we've got Dode in the Lost next. That's a guy that just does not give a damn. He should die really quickly because we've got kind of a check-box situation going on. Hopefully we can kill him before we route off the map. Good. One down. Oh my goodness, we're actually losing quite a lot of health. I think. Okay. Well, let's pray to God now. Let's pray to everything we can now, I suppose. So everyone par a couple of units have been killed. Yeah, my mortars really weren't doing anything. They were fire at will as well, which I'm surprised about. Honestly, her dryads are insane. I'm fine with it though. This will be my army taken down, but we deserved it. We'll redeploy inside of our main settlement and make a proper army here. Crossbowmen just don't do it for me anymore. The crossbow are not doing it anymore. If I was a little bit further away, we could have actually have gotten a lot more mortar value here, but that's okay. Frontline weak, trade some Dire Warriors for those weak mainlings.
Do not shame their ancestors.
Yeah, honestly, the front line is absolutely just crumbles at the second that they even getting close to combat with the Dryads. It's wild. But we don't have Hellfire rocket batteries and things like that, then... oh, our main capital got sacked as well, didn't it? So our ability to get more is going to take longer. Yeah, it happens. They gave courage, true, but... honestly, they were getting battered so fast that another 4 leadership or whatever it gives is not going to change much. Dryads are absolutely insane. I mean, we killed everything that was kind of scary. Anything and everything that was scary within that army died. But yeah, unbelievable difficulty. I think problem I have is against kind of vampires, they have no real heavy hitters. They have no real heavy hitters. In melee. That's the problem with Empire. Like, I will never outtrade Dryads in a conventional fight. I'm okay with that, though. So late game shows destroys me if I have a low tier army. Yeah, we'll get an army back up and running. We'll get another army back up and running in Castle Drakenhof, it's fine. Yeah, though, I mean, Drycha is one of the reasons why I like playing Drycha. She eats everything. 3 grand. Oh, we have tons of money. We're actually making a lot of money. Who's this? Midland. Confederate Midland. Yeah, go on then. Alright, what's the crack over in Midland? So we've got that situation going on. We've got a couple of armies over here. We've got Kemmler vibing out here. Tier 3 building over here, so we can get great swords if we wanted to. Yeah, we could recruit some great swords, but I suppose that's what they've been doing. Oh, look at that! I forgot about that. It literally doesn't matter that Gelt dies because he comes back literally the same turn. It's so silly. He comes back instantaneously. Because of the fact that we have Vlad's trait.
This will bolster the nation.
Hey, Ronan, good to see you, buddy. It's me, Toddy.
Ulrich's will.
Hey, Shirt's good to see you, handsome. Oh yeah, here we would get, since this is the capital, it would actually give us Imperial Authority. Ah, screw him. We'll die in seconds anyway, so I might as well get it for myself.
What?
This is Toddy's arc.
Sigma.
He has healing, doesn't he? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Such a good weapon. It's a shame Toddy's stat line's pretty garbage. Oh, Todd, what is this? You make me sick. You're making me ill with this. Leader of Renown. Recruitment cost reductions. Honest Steel. Todd, honestly, matey, you've made me feel a little bit ill looking at your levels ups here. That's okay though, bud. I forgive you. I forgive you.
I will marshal.
I would imagine we'll be able to get a peace with Nordland now because obviously we're really close to them.
Do not waste my time.
How much do you want? 1.1. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to fight them anymore. We did it to try and get it. Reset his skills. True, but I need him as a general. We could reset him, but I need him as a general right now because there's no one else that's going to be a good fighter. I think I kind of need his power for now.
Yes, my lord.
I'm really happy that we can sustain the amount of armies we have. But we can go with these boys. What's this? Is it rubble? Grim Resolve. Wow, that's so good. Grim Resolve. Immune psychology in the area. This might be enough to kill Festus here. Yeah, actually, I think we should take advantage of the situation right now. This confederation is huge, actually.
Greetings, fellow
Huge confederation for us here. We'll fight Festus for you. 1.2k, yeah, sure. Bet. And we're going to get Hurt Gig's garrison in there as well. Should be easy. Oh shoot, that's actually quite a good army. Relatively good army there. Hey, looks good to see you, buddy.
Fight for our nation.
Wolfenburg, yeah, we can sustain and get all this back. Honestly, due to the fact that they have what they have, I'm just going to go ahead and AR that. I don't want to allow them to heal because I guarantee they'll play super safe. Guarantee they'll play super safe. We'll sit back and Hurt Gig and then get these settlements up and running again. And then get the growth in here again. So I think in some ways we played really badly and in some ways we've done alright. Vlad was such a pain in the nuts. I'm definitely going to play this campaign again at some point. And then do it properly because the way that I recruited things was completely wrong. My recruitment ordering was really bad. Oh, yeah, we've got Scrag, haven't we? Got all Scraggy boy. What would we want to do with this army now? I don't really necessarily want to fight Kemmler at any point. How do you level up these guys? Leader Renown again and Honest Steel. Both of them going into the same thing and you don't have any great swords in your army. Is Honest Steel the halberdiers at least? No, it's not. This is why the one button respec is a little bit better because I don't want to get rid of them. I need a strong general. I'm not a fan of generals though. I prefer our collectors personally, but it seems the AI has preferences of generals of the Empire, which is fair enough. Who are you? Yeah, you're level 11. We want to keep you around if we can. Castle Drakenhof will be turned in tier 3, which will allow us significantly better recruitment. I should have put a military building in there to allow us to get something better and faster, but that's okay. Build it up for now. Looking for the weekend if they have no conventional days off. Yeah, fair play to you, lads. Yeah, I mean, so far I've had a great weekend. Thank you for asking, bud.
Cleanse the empire.
Right, thankfully my ears are starting to warm up, which is nice. The Black Pit is in here. Let's take out the cavalry building. It would be nice to get Middenheim off of Karl Franz here, but we'll wait until we can conventionally confederate him. Thankfully, ooh, we only have one fealty, so I'm going to probably have to consume a lot of prestige potentially to keep them happy. The brass keep is making them a ton of money. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to take them out relatively quick. Let's go hold the line. Them going to training, this is actually not terrible, like honestly.
What does the Emperor bid?
Yeah, all of this is not bad at all. I just need to put one of those guys into a different army. What's your army composition? Mainly looking at like Emperor's Finest here. Yeah. Emperor's Finest is actually a really nice trait. It's one of those things that covers a lot of people. So it's pretty decent. But at least we have instantaneous recruitment of folks straight away, which is nice. So what we can do, Eschen is part of Castle Drakenhof, so let's move over to Eschen. Recruit there. What I might do is potentially start a war with the dwarves. As I need this settlement. Yeah, minus 57. I'm going to kill them. Should we kill the dwarves, boys? Should we make them shame their ancestors this day? Are we going to make dwarves shame their ancestors? That's the question. Always yes. Oh, yeah, I mean, always yes is a bit scary because we love the dwarves around here. You know that. I'm surprised Throt hasn't done his job over this side. I guess it's turn 35, but surprisingly it's taken a while. Oh, wow. Throg has taken down thingy. Maybe we should probably team up with Henry over this side. Shave their beard, singular. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm getting some serious dwarf hate vibes right now. I'm not sure how I like it. Not sure if I like it or not.
True servant of Sigmar.
True servant of Sigmar. Alright, let's grab in... Yeah, this will be ready next turn, so for 4 turns. Do I have any way I can recruit cavalry? Or artillery? Any artillery enjoyers? That's actually a really nice building. Any artillery enjoyers? Sounds like an algae scheme? True. If in doubt, blame the algae. Never goes wrong. Yeah, we do have Tith. We have swordsman recruitment and Empire captain recruitment here. Strong is always really solid for a hero. I just think we're not... I think this army composition, I don't think we're going to get any value from it, but we are defending this side of the map. Potentially from threats that are coming our way. Because Norskin is going to be into the north here. Hey, Tavano. Dillis is singular. I heard he eats poop. I've not even heard it. I've seen it with my own eyes. So, I think it's confirmed. I think I've seen that with my own eyeballs. Now, we'll keep it for now. We've got 10k, so I'm not too worried about that. Just unfortunate that supply line's going to be a bit of a bugger for a wee bit.
Yes.
Potentially Gelt over here might be able to make magic happen. But yeah, Kemler has some really good armies. Might be a case of... Oh, Helmgat has been taken by these guys. Bloody Nora. Oh, and they are at war with Kemler. Nice. Non-aggression, the dwarves and push north. But I want the province, though. We're missing out on 20 growth here. We'd have actually have gotten this turn upgrading if we had this settlement here. And they're rating it at 57 because of the military building in it.
Huntsman General.
They're stealing my preciouses, you see. My precious. We'll see. Alright, Throg not... Scrag not attacking somebody I'm happy with. Is trim their scraggly beards. I mean, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the dwarves maintain the length of their beard because it's a sign of, like, tenure almost. So I think it's a similar thing for Vikings, wasn't it? Vikings had really long beards because the longer the beard, the longer that they were a warrior. It was basically a very honorable thing to have a really long beard because it basically meant that is like the longer it is, the more you've been in war, right?
What does the Emperor bid? Raise your
Go grab Wolfenburg.
Sigmar forbids this.
And he's just recruiting garbage like that. You're gonna run away from me. Wait, why can't I reach now? It said I could.
To strengthen the Empire.
Bruh.
It is for the best.
It's fine. Ambush up the little pathway there. I mean, we could move this guy over.
Huntsman General, get a move on, sir.
Just to make sure we can deal with that. Hopefully Altdorf will stay in sustain, because it's tier 3. Clearly they've got Leon's outpost in there, which is good. Kemperbad being in the Empire there sucks a little bit. Look at that. Look at the Zulfbars. They're so cheeky. Taking Sterling's work bad. Ooh, that doesn't fill me with joy. Yeah, that doesn't fill me with joy at all. We have a lot of options for recruitment, but I can't attack them this turn, which is annoying. So what I'm going to do is recruit you, and then recruit you too. Nah, just recruit you. Could be an idea to try and block the army. Nice, which means their movement is going to be pretty trash. I'm actually going to make this Witch Hunter into a hero specialist around the map.
I will marshal the men.
How strong is the Griffinwood? It's actually quite weak.
Yes, my lord.
This could be an easy angle for me to just basically destroy completely the Wood Elves' momentum. Because if I can get over here and destroy their tree where they're getting all their recruitment because it's a tier 4, and then I think the sack value of this will be fat. Only 10k surprisingly. Because if you guys didn't know, the value of the sacking is dependent on the buildings inside of the settlement. So the more expensive they are, the more expensive the sack value becomes. I'm not going to repair that just in case. Hopefully they'll attack here because it's actually a really scary army. Oh, Arrow the Wild. Yeah, Arrow. That's what he said it. Now I get it singular. Now I'm getting it. We'll beat the dwarves up in time. Could be an angle of destroying this building. Just get a bit more bob. We need the money. We can. Karenberg's obviously gotten this building, which it makes Empire Knights a lot stronger. Just the only problem with Empire Knights specifically is they suck. Got a ton of prestige. One of the things that makes me a little bit sad is prestige is often just not used. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but oftentimes I find myself just with a ton of prestige. And I just nothing to do with it. Bragg is now moving over into this side of the terrain, which is okay. Probably should have recruited at least Spearman with Balthazar Gelt here, but... One thing I don't understand is, I think once one of the generals die, like Gelt, once he dies once, I think it makes it so that he's just called Balthazar, right? Same with Karl, he's just called Karl, I believe. Okay, it seems that they avoided combat with us. Okay, this is exactly what we were looking for, and they have fallen right into the trap. We went like this. And reeled them in, boys. We reeled them in good and proper there. Oh, we reeled them in good, boys. We well and truly reeled them in. Yeah, non-aggression would be the worst idea, but I suppose with Scrag attacking us at the same time, I just need one solid army. And a couple, like, fairly good armies-ish, and we'll be fine. As Balthazar... Oh, no, I don't have 100% wins anymore. Balthazar probably will sort out Ara himself. Typically, they normally stack their heroes as well, so if I can run over Final Transmutation a couple times, we'll be laughing. We'll see, though, we'll see. Depends if they let me. Depends if they let me. Judging from their deployments, we can see the generals over here, because you can see on the map, this is specifically the general. They have split up quite a lot. So potentially it could be an angle of just deploying on one side, murdering him, and then ensuring that we're finding other sides. As the settlement is huge, in fairness. The settlement is pretty damn big. I don't believe we would win in melee against any of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure melee we would just lose. Maybe the smartest thing for me to do here would be to get you boys up here. Because then we'll have the anti-large against Ara.
Bow before me.
What does Ara even mean? Do I even want to know? Do I even want to know what it means? Probably not, right?
Awaiting orders.
probably a sex thing. Let's go to tower there. Looking at another tower over here, I think. Just Google it. When someone says that, that's just a dangerous... That is a dangerous thing to do. Something anime. Hey, sneaky. Sussy. Okay, then there you go. That answers that one then, folks. That certainly answers that one. Now, do you know what? Honestly, probably the thing that's smartest is just to do this. Like, unironically. Oh my. Okay, so it's definitely a sex thing. Yikes. Content anime, does that know what I mean? Can be used to express surprise, amazement, or mild shock. It's akin to saying, oh my, or well. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Singular's probably seen some very interesting material with it leveraged there, then clearly, for his reaction there. Thank you for the explanation. It's not that bad. Alright, let's hold the line, boys. Get the towers up when we need to. And then Frenzy is going to start casting final transmutations on our friend Out of the Wild. Especially with the anti-large hits from the White Wolves, should be fine. Yeah, the damage should be fantastic. Wait until I'm aware before Google things. I mean, not one of my search history. It's always a good way to get a never-ending holiday. Interesting way to look at it. Interesting perspective indeed.
Missiles will fly faster.
Go. I'm going to pull back now. As the Dryads will absolutely slap me otherwise, I think. Thankfully, the wolves are stalked. So once they get a little bit further away, they should be hard to chase. Sucks that I have nothing else really to do damage to the general here. Because they have so much HP, it's wild. Just like Out of the Wild. Yeah, I'm trying to play a little bit more pragmatic in a lot of these fights, because a lot of the time I'm trying to overexert myself a little too much, I feel like. Like deploying in the walls and things like that doesn't necessarily make sense here. Because in a context of a 1-for-1, I would lose, I'm pretty sure. Like, contextually, within a isolated fight, I'm almost certain that we'll lose the fights. Like, a swordsman's not going to beat a dryad, etc. Alright, we're just attacking these just to thin them out a little bit. Yeah, kill 2 of them. And it should allow the wolves to get further enough away to be fine. They can waste the magic as well if they so choose to. We'll build a tier 4 tower, most likely over here. Only problem is it doesn't necessarily defend this angle here. But I'm fine getting a tier 4 up there. I think cannons versus treemen and things akin to that is probably the better one to build. It's a shame the Staff of Volans doesn't give any reserves. But maybe a bit too OP if it did. Because typically speaking, anything that regenerates infinite reserves is not a good thing for the game. Holding the line here. We might want to put some spearmen inside them. The only worry there would be that they'll have a pendulum or something like that, but I don't think they do. Yeah, they got Flock of Doom, but that's fine. Because you need to cast a lot of Flock of Doom before it becomes a problem. And we're basically just using the size of the map to our advantage here. If they're going to be running, they're going to be tired. As you can see, they're all knackered because of the fact that the fatigue consumption to climb walls is quite high. High tier projectile, it's a tier 4, and it's basically an explosive bomb. So it's not very good for killing single target, but it's good at killing infantry. It's right here. It's an explosion tower. As you can see that the explosive, anytime it has explosive in the name, It basically means that it's obviously a projectile that will explode, so on impact it'll explode, but the main difference is the icon here. That is not going to be good at killing infantry. It's more of a killing... Excuse me, it's good at killing infantry, but not good at killing single entities because of the size of the projectile. Oh, crap, we have foul moving on, don't we? I'm going to struggle to get these guys out, I think. Didn't get anywhere near the value we were looking for, though, unfortunately. If he turns around, I'm going to fire him. It very much feels like a Hunts Marshal General kind of approach to the fight. Sort of like I'm playing Marcus Wolfhart. Right, how much reserves? So this is all the reserves we have working with. So we've got 19, so we can do 2 casts of Final Transmutation if we so choose to. But I'm hopeful that we can get the White Wolves over to our main composition. Sure, that doesn't hit. I was going to say, like, the odds of that hitting should be so low. The odds of that should be so goddamn low. Alright, so here we go. Here's where the archers should come in clutch. We might want to just send the spearmen in as well. Yeah, this is really unfortunate for the wolf dudes. I just can't get them invisible. Because we have Stalk, right? Yeah, we have Stalk. I just can't get them invisible. It's annoying because they'll be huge in this fight. I mean, it could be an idea to... Wait, why is it 3 casts for Searing Doom now? Why is the cost of it increased by 1? It was 2, I swear. Alright, we'll Searing Doom because it'll be worthwhile against single entities there. I guess you should try and lure him away. Hopefully we're not going to do too much single fire damage against us. Real shame we couldn't get the anti-large guys over here, but it is what it is. Get this guy guard moded. That is not guard moded, my friends. That's not guard moded at all. Yeah, unfortunately they got sandwiched. Cannon tower should do some work here. Let's look for another cannon tower over here. We might need to then let them into the settlement a little bit more if we're going to leverage that properly. Anytime the single entities like this coming forward, we'll go for the casting on them. They're definitely doing an alright job. It's just a shame we could get them to a position where I could actually use them. Searing Doom again here. Against entities like this, it's always worth it in my opinion. Because you'll see the health drop a little bit here. Plus it pushes them a little bit closer to the clump as well, which is nice. Yeah, I really don't think I should be using halberds on this flank. I would need to build this so I can get infinite ammo. I believe the infinite ammo glitch still exists. If I am not mistaken, I believe the infinite ammo still exists in sieges, so I'll leverage it when I can. That's probably what's going to make me win this fight. Having an ungodly amount of ammunition. And I'll demonstrate it over here. Let's move over. I'm going to shoot the infantry. I think killing the infantry is probably more important. And then once they all move up, we'll final transmutation and start laughing there. And so this is the demonstration. All you need to do to get infinite ammunition is quite literally just walk over to a barricade. And you'll see, we'll gain ammunition from it. I wonder if they fixed it. Probably not. Okay. Let him cast in. And then, look at that, we're gaining ammunition. So, walk off, go on, walk off, go on, walk off, go on. And we're full ammunition again. Let's move him back in. Final transmutation is deadly there. Beautiful. And that right there, folks, is how you get infinite ammunition in sieges. Which is probably one of the biggest reasons and biggest catalysts as to why defending is more effective than going aggressive. Shoot, I don't think I can do. I don't think I have another final transportation in me. I can do a single cast at least. Yo, Davey, how we doing, handsome? Oh, and folks, just to let you guys know, there's going to be an ad coming up in about a minute on Twitch. Just to let you all know. Damn it, I need to kill this guy as soon as possible. Shouldn't be too bad now. Because he'll be hit by the cannon. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Please take this bugger down, man. Holy moly. Take him down, boys. Thank goodness. It's a decent cut down it looks. I love that he responds every time to it. It's actually quite funny. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. Go recapture stuff if we need to. Generally can't lose this, so hopefully we'll defend this a bit here. The halberdiers will have an absolute easy time here. And 5 seconds is coming in. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it. The cost of living and the electricity bills is the reason why we're having to run them. It's ridiculous how expensive my bills are right now. I think that Searing Doom is probably garbage. Hunters are out there on it. Yeah, I'm going to try and capture some more supply locations. Just in case we get pushed back. Wow, that dude just tanked that. I'm trying to get them on this to get some ammunition. Damn you, I won't be able to build it again. Let's get Gelt in there, we're going to have to. Wait, I just heard a piggy sound. I literally heard the sound of a pig, I'm certain of it. Oh god damn it. We're gonna get the one without ammunition. The one without ammo can fight. The one with ammo needs to move over. Let's get these bears down. Halberds will be fine. Get firing into here, honestly. Might as well cast the Volans, because why not? Has no run for anyone else who isn't a sub or my special? Yeah, I don't know. It is saying that it's in progress. I honestly have no idea what it's doing there. Not a clue. Not a clue. Nice, we won. You got an ad? Huh. Maybe you are special. Big win. This is the reason why we put Gelt in here, boys. Honestly, I don't know about you guys. I don't think defending walls is worth it anymore. I don't think defending walls is worth it anymore. I think it's a terrible idea to defend walls nowadays. I think it's just not the play to defend walls anymore. As oftentimes it puts you in terrible situations. Like, I think it puts you in such terrible spots, it's just not worth it. At least we were able to defend this one now. We probably should start recruiting because there's Scrag coming over. If Scrag goes for the moot, I'm going to be a bit sad about that, honestly. That'll be a bit sad. Treasury, plus 1,500. Electric greed, take it back. Come on. No greed here. Especially since it'll counteract the minus politics as well. Nice, we've actually got an Illuminac now, so we've got a couple of good units here. What the hell's Spike Backbiter doing here?
This is bad news. I'll poke out your eyes.
Stomata, I don't understand it sometimes. He's at war with the Jade Custodians and Wissenland. So he's at war with Yuan Bo and Wissenland. And he stats over here. What an interesting combination that is.
You summon me.
Hey, Monsieur, good to see you, buddy.
Now
What a weird combination that is, lads. I cannot describe it. Transformation of lead, I'm just not vibing with the cost of it, honestly. Still, it's 6 wins of magic, it's not too bad. We need to go kill Astrogoth. I want to murder Astrogoth soon. Oh my god. Since we killed the general, it's replaced with another fat 10k HP stonking boy. So we actually potentially could bribe Scrag to stop attacking us. Never mind. Never mind.
to strengthen the Empire.
What even is in here? There's actually not that many units. I think Toddy can do this.
It's me, Toddy.
Let's replace one of you guys. What regiment name would be the best, do you think, guys? What RR would be best here? Probably cavalry would be pretty huge, potentially, to flank around. So I think my sons are decent. The artillery, the only problem is the artillery will struggle inside of a tree. But yeah, we'll give it a crack.
By signal, no.
Durik the Lost is running on the way back. Yeah. Low casualties. Makes sense, honestly. Let me just check
This
something.
will bolster the nation.
Because obviously I don't want to keep this. That army will probably beat us, honestly. I would suspect. Are we taking attrition? Due to local wood elf buildings or characters. Oh yeah, enables awakened forest attrition enemies and armies in the region. Normally when you siege it doesn't give you attrition. Alright, so depending on what happens here, if we can block this army, then I think going for this attack and doing it will be a good idea.
By the silver hammer, yes.
I think now it means you'll probably won't have enough movement for me. So let's get in there with Toddy now. I think if we sacked it, we probably wouldn't move up further enough away. I honestly think if we sacked it, we wouldn't have enough movement. Because normally the AI is actually quite smart with how they defend these settlements. We have the range advantage, so that's obviously what we'll just try and leverage here. Cannons are responsible for killing any of their miscellaneous backlines alongside their generals. I'm going to probably struggle to get value from the cannons, though. Unless we sort of, like, funneled through here, I suppose.
Standing by.
Unless it's probably a better angle funneling through another one. Yeah, this is kind of the most open up. Hey, Zura. This is probably the most open.
For the Emperor. Sigmar calls. For Heldenhammer.
Toddy can definitely tank pretty nicely.
Cannon. Pick your target.
Oh, this is actually perfect, honestly. Let's shoot the Clave Guards. Wait, can they reach? A little bit deceptive that they can reach there, but we'll let that slide. Let's move back slightly.
Heldenhammer. Victory will be ours. By Galmaraz.
Toddy should just keep healing. Only unfortunate thing about Toddy is his HP is so low.
Go. Yes,
Is the walls... Yeah, they give it additional range, don't they? Like another 20%? Yeah.
elevate cannon. Yes, my lord.
Let's just shoot the snot out of them. It's the only real range units they have. Honestly, all the tree sounds are spooky, dude.
Quick march. No lingering. Take position.
Let's see how this does.
Formation.
Decent. Killed a few. I mean, it should be doing good damage against the barricade. Didn't actually hit the barricade, surprisingly. I guess we can do that. We can cheese the ammunition if we wanted to. I wonder if just shooting the barricade would be smarter. Let's just try that. Because that should net quite a few kills as well. Plus it'll allow us to go up. And at the same time, we're cheesing the ammunition here, so I'm fine with that. Good. And I think once you destroy one barricade, they can't build another one. So once one of those is down, no, there can't be any more because it's one-time building. Which is in the change in 4.0, I believe. Believe the 4.0 changes that. Nice, and now I'm pretty confident to move the shield units up, allow the rest of the range units to follow, and then what we'll probably want to do is grab a spearman on the right flank here. What I find annoying at the moment is when you're sieging, you fire into volley, someone and the AI just moves everything. Yeah. I mean, you got to keep in mind as well, all units will shoot at the last known location of the enemy that you're attacking. Even your own units do that. So the AI moves while doing so, then yeah, you'll just be shooting the last known location. Which most of the time will be pretty trash. Let's get set up here. Cover the flanks. Move up even more. What's the infinite ammo trick? Basically build a barricade and just put your units on top of it. Keep clicking your unit on the barricade and you'll keep generating ammunition. That's how you do it. It's the reason why I generally think it's just not worth defending walls anymore. Yeah, you click them on and off, indeed. Mind blown. I mean, in some ways I can understand it works like that, but in other ways it's like... Yeah, you'd think there'd be a little bit of a cooldown on it or something, you know? I'm just going to get Toddy to be as the front line because he can keep healing. Ooh, Toddy will get a lot of damage here. Yeah, it's not worth staying around. He'll heal without being in combat, so that's fine. Yeah, is there any way to stop the very annoying bugs as feature where troops will stop fighting that are in front of them? Troops will stop fighting that are in front of them. I think the only situation I can imagine that happening is if you have guard mode on and they're only just out of their range of what they should expect. So potentially guard mode is stopping them from attacking. It's the only assumption I have right now. As guard mode is basically told, do not move at all. It's basically what the game tells the unit. It's like, stop moving because you shouldn't be chasing. Yeah, the middling Rune Fang is so good. I would love Toddy as a general, like as a legendary lord.
It's me, Toddy.
Yeah, Toddy would be dope. Gimme Toddy or gimme death, boys. DLC? Yeah, honestly, a free LC in Thrones of Decay would be such a good idea. The name of this is literally Todd. True. True. Oh, Mr. General, you're going to get roasted. You can see there the fact that the cannon keeps knocking the General over. He's avoiding all the arrows because of it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, well, the cannon staggered him last second before he hit us. Bye-bye. Beautiful. Todd of Decay, yeah. This cannons have been pretty damn useful. I'm just trying to defeat this with very limited casualties because we're in a situation where there's a close army nearby as well. So I want to make sure that we're not taking too many casualties for no reason. I'm playing Old World and attacking a capital. I just fire one volley and the AI just moves everything. I think that's just the normal behavior. It depends actually. Are you playing with anything else, Battle Droid? Because I know that I have seen that there's like SFO can change the behavior sometimes. Orca and Toddy combo goes hard. I do actually quite like Crush the Weak. I think Todd is quite a strong legendary lord. I mean, he is considered a legendary lord in game. Let's not get it twisted. He is considered a legendary lord. Oof. Yeah, he should not be fighting by himself. Just forgot to say hi. Hey, Liverpool.
Yes, sir, quickly. Crossbowman.
Let's move up.
And speed.
Looking for minimal casualties here, but it happens. I'm expecting it a little bit. Toddy can't be in here. He'll get absolutely roasted if he is. Get him out. And then everything... we can fight everything here now. I'm expecting a little bit of casualties, like I said, but... as long as I'm minimizing everything I can, I'm fine with that. Liam? That is interesting. You could be called... I suppose with a name like Liverpool, you could be called Liam. Nice, just let them funnel in and then this is just GG. Let the buggers funnel in and it's just GG, boys. Oh, you are called Liam. Interesting. Wait, Mons Chief, are you like a sage or something, or a shaman? Yeah, I never clocked that. Never thought that. Never thought about it like that. You are, I see. Makes sense. Honestly, where the hell is I'm Lost bonus? I'm so surprised. Conservation units for factions and just AI. You use a lot of mods. I mean, there might be like a random mod in there that's doing it without you expecting it. Crew different lords, remove defeats traits, map pack, artifacts, ultimate lighting, mixers and locker, no supply lines, double skill points, better camera mode. No, they shouldn't change gameplay. They definitely shouldn't be changing any kind of the gameplay. They work for meta. Do you know, I was actually asked to work at meta. The VR stuff. They wanted me to be a product owner for it, and I was like, that is a terrible idea. I'll probably work there for like 2 months and be made redundant. Nice. Alright, thankfully we didn't take too many casualties here. Yeah, only 102 is huge. Auto resolve would have been like 400 or 500. Two months is 2 months. I mean, would you even put that on your CV? I worked at Meta as a product owner for 2 months. Nothing at all special about Toddy. That's a grudge right there. It's Boris Todbringer. His lore is dope. He lost his eye to Kazarak, the one eye, and took his eye as well. Wait, this is originally Ostermark's. I put a year on it, yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to Ostermark.
The Empire.
I don't care about a settlement that's quite literally an uninhabitable climate.
So, it is time.
Like, no thank you for me. Hoping the free DLC we get is... What's the DLC? Ooh. Yeah, I think honestly, the thing that I'm happy about is we're quite spoiled. Could sell it back to Drycha. Nah, there's no way that she'd do the deal. I'd need a military building to have it enough. Because right now, if you look, minus 15, yeah, it would have been possible. Would have been possible, but I'd rather kill her. I want to get rid of her. Oh, you absolute rat.
What?
I want to go for that settlement.
Raise Sigma.
Can I get this in one turn?
For Heldenhammer.
Can, right? Yeah.
Into battle.
You can see the red line is there. Means we don't need this guy, technically. So I probably should get rid. As Altdorf looks like it's defended. It's annoying because there's some really good units in there, but I think halberds are awesome, but they fall off so fast. It falls off so quickly. Wow, Throg actually declared war on Throt, it seems. Which is so rare. It is so rare to see that.
I trust no man. I go where I'm needed. I shall be victorious.
These guys. Actually, they're done and dusted. Raiding stance means they're tired in combat, so I'm fine with that.
Sigmarite Archlector.
On march.
Can I squeeze back in there? No. Can you reach me? No, because you blocked your army, didn't we? Yeah, we are in Castle Templehof. We can probably repair you now.
Only one I'll listen
I'm not
to.
sure what Scrag's going to do here.
Godmouth.
8 settlements a little bit unfortunate. We might be able to get Belegar to start fighting him.
Empire. What brings you here?
Obviously, I'll fight Ikiclaw as well. If I said I'd fight Ikiclaw, you'd help me with Scrag as well. Which I think is actually probably worthwhile doing, because Ikiclaw is way further away. Ikit's way further away.
Aye. Let's hear what you have.
We could get alliances with Sulfar now. But all this territory is really nice. Annoyingly, Karag Dromar is where the beer is.
I'm the one in charge.
You get on his way to, as we speak? Yeah, probably not my bloody luck.
Now,
We're ambushing now, so let's move towards this direction. If they take Griffinwood back, it's like, whatever, I don't mind, you know. It's like, it is what it is, you know. Get reload reduction for artillery now, as we're going to be working towards that as soon as we can. It's a shame that we got sacked up at this settlement, delaying our tier 4. I'm going to suspect Altdorf is going to go to tier 4 fairly soon. Ooh, the Moot's hitting a rebellion. Let's not tax it for one turn and see what we can do next turn. I honestly feel like this army's going to attack the Moot. So I'm going to get rid of this. Get the 4 grand back. I'm pretty certain it's going to get attacked. Never mind. I mean, in fairness, that was like a... That was the right play. That had to be the right play. Yeah, the thing that's kind of sucks for... You want peace now? Jog on, love. You've been such a pain in the nut, it's not worth getting peace with you. Plus, you'll be fighting us at some point anyway. Jesus. Resurrect them from the dead, and all of a sudden now, they're like, ooh, I'm going to murder you now. It's like, come on, boys. Alright, let's see. Wow, look at how little movement they had. This guy's movement is so low, it's allowing me to just steal every other settlement around them. That's a big L for that boy. That's a big L right there. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 4 archers and 3 of you, just to build some kind of army composition. We've debated them into cancelling the buildings, retreat, yeah. Imagine if the AI actually thought like that. That would honestly be quite amusing, I'm not going to lie. Like, we've baited the noobs, that's fine, let's go. Yeah, roger that one, 1-2-1-2, the noob has been baited.
For the wisdom of
Ooh, annoyingly, he might go and steal these settlements, which I actually kind of want. But he is going to help me pull him away. Wait, are you fighting Null? No, you like it, good. I'm quite happy that the Order Tide is kind of real, this one here.
what does the Emperor bid?
We've got a bit of an Order Tide going on, which I'm happy to see.
Moving out.
I really want to have this settlement.
Protector of the...
hail to your emperor, manlings.
Hail to your empire, manlings. Give me the settlement, you douchebag. He knows how much I want it. It completes my province. Like, there's no way in hell this guy's like, ooh, I wonder what he wants. Ooh, why does he want that settlement for? Well, that's so weird. It's like, no, it's not weird. It's my bloody completed province. Let's get that in there for the trading.
The nation calls.
Let's go attack the Brass Keep.
Ulrich's will.
You are kidding me.
Attack.
Everyone is my witness. It showed me that I could reach, and now it's not saying... Wait, hold on. It's... You are...
It is war. War calls. To war!
Unreal. Everyone, I'm not crazy, right? I saw it.
Sound plan. By Sigma's right.
I saw it 100% say we could attack him on turn. I got rid of the army because of it. Get you baited? Yeah, it seems so. Baited and outsmarted, it seems. I'm not upgrading that just yet. Another rebellion here. We're getting close to tier 4 at least. Don't have any high level art collectors, I don't. Let's get some spitman in it. Usually melee units are more applicable in defenses. Oh, it's a potentially reasonably good. Yeah, here we go. That was what I was expecting. I'd have had it for one turn. Is it a normal defensive? Situation? That's a land battle, then screw that. Yeah, losing the moot would suck. Oh, it spawned Stirland as a rebellion. Oh my god. Ikit Claw taking ages on his turn made me think he was going to attack me then. My goodness. It looks like Festus has spawned an army now. He honestly, he might have just pooped out like a huge army. I should have forced marched towards him.
Your high king.
No deals with you, pal. I'm going to murder you. We're changeling, hidden because I'm at war with him. And Lord Lawson's candidate, so we can get them to like us more.
To the provinces.
Man, I'm going to need a siege attacker as well. Jeez, I don't know if I can win this fight anymore. Can I even win this fight anymore? That is some high tier Warriors of Chaos, yeah.
It is for the best.
Wait, where's my other Empire Captain gone? Oh my god. What I'll have to do is just cheese capture it, honestly. I'm just going to have to cheese capture it, looks like. Gore Beast Chariots.
War calls.
Enough amounts, at least. Oh no, War Horses is fine. We can run around with them. That's actually probably the smarter play.
It is war.
Just as long as we're avoiding combat, I'm fine with that.
To strengthen the empire.
No, I think it's against undead. Might have to take in the Midlands Runefang here. Well, you can just take Todd's items off him. Interesting. Any yoinkers? Absolute yoinkers here. Could get the Banner of Eternal Flame as well, because is there any unit here that will have fire weakness? No.
Raise your weapons.
At least we've solved that. Can I force march over? No, I'm not fast enough. If I can block the army again, we'll probably be in a situation where we can start moving towards Drycha again. Rebellion.
Do not waste my potential.
Now it's recruits. Archers this time, and then some more archers, I think. It's a shame I've got to do global recruitment because it costs so much more to do global recruitment, man. And now I'll buff up my range units. As it makes sense to. Let's block this guy again.
By the silver hammer.
Beautiful.
Yes, my
And then Toddy can just kind of like... Do I think I can win this fight? I'll go with it. With that guy in this surroundings, probably not. I think I'd need a mage just to definitively win that one. I think block army is such a powerful tool. How are we poisoned? What is it doing? Attrition plus 50% suffered from all attrition. Well, it's a bloody good job we're not taking attrition anymore because we're sieging. I can't believe we didn't force match. If we force match, it'd be so much better. Toddy doesn't hate us. Calfrans doesn't hate us too much. He's got 7 settlements, so he's definitely gonna be on the next chopping block for that. So I'm probably gonna use my. Oh, I can use this one. I can put some candidates in here. Oh, Toddy should be in one of them.
Empire's blessings, yes.
Ooh, the mortars for Talabekland. I mean, it does give us options of better units here, which is always nice. The second you get in there, you can pick them up.
I will marshal the men.
So we've got some handgunners now, with Stalk seemingly, which is really nice. A stalked unit like that is huge. So I'll probably chuck him in here. 342 is criminal though, actually. Actually criminal.
Ready to serve.
I think we're going to move towards Waldenhof. And then we'll probably do... Can I force match over here? Yeah, surely with Bertie helping out, we should be fine. So what we'll go ahead and do is... Ooh. Bonus this is large, could be huge. Allies all in range. That might be so good to kill the high tier units of the army. Guess it's only really the general, right? Yeah, it's only really the general that I need to worry about. So I think healing's probably smarter. Let's just grab the Runefang back again and grab the white cloak of Ulrich. We have an enchanted item we can put in there, and we also have an armor. So if we have any armor pieces, we'll throw his way. But right, we've got Gambler's armor, but definitely think we can do better than that. So let's get these two and fuse them. Forbidden Rod's actually pretty damn good. It's a shame we can't take more use of it. Because honestly, a Forbidden Rod in the middle and Runefang would work really well in synergy.
Yes.
So I'm going to attack and siege. Way too expensive though. 490 for the state group. Yeah, that's kind of wild. 490 is pretty ridiculous, honestly. Right, let's move over. If we force match over here, we should be okay. Help you over this side. Take out one of the other armies, and then the last element will be Mordheims. Close medium. Honestly, not that too bad. Occupy it. Good job, Toddy, as always. And then, ooh, there's double of these. Wait, hold on, what is this? Blinding Radiance, a -8 melee attack and a 35 meters radius. It's actually quite interesting. With silver shields and magical attacks. But holy smokes, 428 a turn is criminal. Like, I don't think it should be that much, surely. Well, these guys have Terror, though. Surely Terror is better. And Immune Psychology? Sure. This one's honestly the one I'm worried the most about. Let's give him the Runefang and yeah, White Cloak of Ulrich. It would be nice to have some armor. Let's try and merge these guys together. Another Tunnels of Endurance. I'm gonna go ahead and merge both of them. We're gonna get a blue armor here. Don't worry, boys. Never mind. Executioner's Axe is actually pretty trash for the most part. We really need an armor, honestly. Maybe just Gambler's armor for now. And a Potion of Speed for fatigue recovery.
Awaiting orders.
God, you can get our collectors to be such units. Getting HP, armor, and then melee defense is so nice.
I will marshal the men.
Maybe just making Toddy stronger, get him more health. I think is probably a good idea now. Because I think it's one of those things we've got to be careful. Let me check the rebellion, because we do have a military building in here, so the rebellion might be alright. Yeah, so Black Knights and stuff like that, Crypt Ghouls. Normally it's just zombies and spearmen, and Skelly Bros.
Following Sigmar's path.
We are in a bit of a deficit of dollar bills here.
Yes, my
But the good news is... Ooh, can I afford to do that? I don't think I can afford to recruit my units here. Because it'd put me in too much of a deficit, I think, with this coming in. Although, do I need to recruit all these? Yes, because I'm going to try and defeat and take back the Moot, right? And then defend against this. Wait, did Norgrim just completely ignore trying to fight Scrag and run away again? Bro. Are you at war with friends? No, they're not at war with friends. How have you ended up with all these settlements? Oh, the Dowie here. Yeah, you probably... I will taste your blood, child of the Empire. It's not very nice, do I think? That's honestly kind of not the vibes at all, bud. Honestly, kind of not the vibes at all there. Let's use this to get improved relations with friends, as that will secure the Confederation. And just to make it even faster, I'll do another one. Who else do I want to confederate here? We can make Nordland not hate us as much anymore. Nordland own 2 seats, which is actually quite interesting. So if we do that, that should lock us in, because we're not going to need anywhere near enough. The requirements of what we need Prestige for is not going to be anywhere close. So, Bichafen is going to be in a little bit of danger here. But we'll see. Yeah, this one sucks the most, because obviously this insane amount of chaos corruption, I don't think I can keep it sustained. It's because of the fact that they have a herdstone here. Herdstones print off so much corruption, it's wild. We'll need to deal with that in time, but this element's pretty much doomed, so not much we can do about it. We stopped the... Wait, it's a rebellion of Talabekland. I don't mind that at all. This fort here is close to where we are with Gelts, so I'm glad we recruited what we did. If we didn't recruit in the way we did, we'd have been in trouble. To Nordland? Nah, they don't deserve it. Getting Talabekland back is probably worthwhile, honestly. It's honestly probably worth more, if I'm honest with you, Chief. So they actually have come out to attack us here, which is the reason why we ensured that we put the healing and stuff onto Henry here. Unfortunately, we are actually mounted, so some of the units are going to be really tough to kill. I mean, there's only a couple of units here that are actually scary, which is obviously the Chosen, and the Chaos Warriors, and the Gore Beasts. The Marauders and the Horsemen are going to be pretty easy to beat. So let's go ahead and make sure that the Leadership Aura is there. We have no fire resistance that I can see of, so there's no downside to using the Fire Banner, so I'll put it on you. Chariots have fear? Yeah, most chariots do that are like Chaos, I believe. But yeah, I'm honestly shocked at how expensive some of the state troops are. That is wild. That is crazy talk. How expensive that was. Absolutely crazy talk. It's almost like, yes, it's the elite of the elite in that specific area, but at the same time, it's like, we're fighting for the Empire. You know? We're murdering and purging the world of beasties. Right, corner camp it is. When in doubt, corner camp it out. Sun Tzu said that himself. Sun Tzu was the one that said that. It's crazy. Alright, let's go over here.
Take the ground. Ready.
Since it's chariots, we've got to be really careful. What's expensive? State troops? Yeah, state troops are insanely expensive.
Take the ground. Yes, sir. Quickly.
I'm kind of shocked.
At speed.
I think it's cheaper if you have more states, but I'm not a huge fan of the mechanic. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of punishing early game. Because it's the fact that you can recruit them every 15 turns should mean that you should get them every 15 turns. But if you do that, you'll be bankrupt. Actually, you'll be straight bankrupt. Should you move the lines a little further? No, because I want their mass as close together as possible here. It doesn't matter that they're close together. Archer units don't have problems. They don't have minimum range of engagements like artillery does. Away from the archers. I shouldn't imagine that they'll get anywhere remotely close to getting towards me, because this is terrain that they'll have to sneak through, so we'd put you here. And you here again. And then we'll bait out their archers to come. Or their horsemen here. Then there's a fealty reduces light-to-count units. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool. I like that the way that some of the ways that SFO has functioned have made the Empire. I quite like. I think the Empire is pretty solid in SFO. They've done a good job with it. Then here you go. That's what we're looking for, because their armor's pretty low. Yeah, there we go. We can probably run you in here, like so. Run you back here. Nice chariots. It's honestly one of the biggest issues with chariots is that their hitbox is so big. It's so easy to shoot them. Right. So the Chosen, thankfully, aren't anti-large. If they were AP anti-large, it'd be GG. 100% just GG right here. But thankfully, they're not. So let's move these guys closer together, because I want to minimize the casualties we'll take. So now the most effective target for me to start shooting is these Chaos Warriors with great weapons, because they're not shielded. Always, 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 always be shooting the ones that are the most effective thing for you to shoot. Because look at this, look at this. Even though that unit right here, Chaos Warriors, have like 100 armor, something like that. They're getting melted. Because every shot that we're doing is 7 AP, so we're doing minimum of 8 damage. And as we can see, it's more than 8 damage. And then over here, we're going to go and cover this side. Okay, chariots are routed anyway. So now, what we're going to be doing here, we're going to have a survey of the area, marauders over here. I'm going to reposition you guys, and then we're going to start shooting the marauders back here now. That's the most effective thing for me to shoot. One cheeky volley on the marauder horseman. And then I'm going to start cycle charging to the back of these guys here. Good, so that one volley's routed him again. Let's start shooting to here. So this is what I call the fundamentals. As long as you get your fundamentals down in fights like this, you'll be fine. And then keep cycle charging from behind, because it's going to force a rout, because the leadership right now will be wavering due to the fact that I'm being attacked. I'm attacking them from behind, I'm attacking them from the side, and I'm also shooting them. All will amplify the reduction of leadership alongside of killing their general, or making the general rout. All of that will reduce their leadership. And then since they are turning around away from me, I'm going to be shooting them from behind. So it'll ignore their shield. So when a unit is running like this, their shield only faces in front, which means I can shoot them from back. Easy peasy. Is it a pizzle almost squizzy? And my general can obviously keep sustaining and tanking here. We will want to chase as many of them as we can, because we'll have to siege them anyway. So it's important for me to chase everything down that we are able to. To the point where we'll probably just build it, we'll resolve it. And you can see the difference maker. Like, 0.2 is a lot of healing. Like, 0.2 is a lot of healing. Nice, so I'm going to chase them all down now to make the siege easier. You can chase these guys, actually. These are chosen. Are those chosen? Chaos Warriors, chosen. Kill chosen. Kill as many of the chosen as we can, because they're the only thing that's going to be annoying in the siege. Chaos Warriors like meh, but chosen are going to be really annoying. Nice. I think chosen for a very, very, very long time in Warhammer 1 and 2 were the highest tier infantry in the game. And then they got outshone by a lot of other units that are in the game right now. Right, nice, killed you guys. Let's mod over here now, because I think there's still a good while to go. Or we just double up and kill these chosen here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because over 20% of the unit needs to survive to not die in a fight here if you lose. Or 10%. See, I know 5% on a win can survive. So you can lose a lot of units if you win. So it'd be based on their entity count as well. Those are still killing machines. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of the chosen units, like especially the Corn variant. 20% of loss. Yeah, it's 5 and 20, isn't it? I swear at one point it was 15, but they probably changed it. Heroic victory, you already know, son. Just deploying the fundamentals, boys. Oh, look at that gun show for free there, Jesus. This is pretty and shiny. One thing I really like about Zinj is if you confederate or get certain Beastman units through allies, you turn them blue. And I really like the color of blue Beastman. You still think Forsaken are the best? That's bait right there. Let's get... It's a shame we didn't kill him on chariots, honestly. But Forsaken are pretty cool. I like Forsaken, but it's just obviously they get shot at easily. Ever since the AI started being really, really good at killing infantry and shooting them correctly.
By Sigma, no.
Wait, is Talabekline just going to come back to life? I actually don't mind that at all. I generally don't mind that at all.
Raise your weapons! To war!
Nice. So this would be for Hoshland to come back, but it's not the capital of Hoshland. So there's no point giving him it. Is that your boy dead? No, it's not. Because you can tell because this is still there. And you're still there. So where's his last army? Where's Festus hiding? Oh, Festus, where art you? It's weird that Drycha has shown himself before Astrogoth has. I'm worried he's dead, because I need to kill him.
Honor to you.
Honor to your ancestors. Right, so let's see what kind of dealage we can get.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Welcome, my countrymen. Hey, Crampy. Was that him north of Midland? Let's have a look, Canton. No, that's the Wood Elves. That's the Wood Elves. We click on EU. Click on Festus. Oh, he has no settlement. So he's somewhere without a settlement right now. But obviously it still counts, true. It'd be nice to get a position to confederate Nordland. So whereabouts in Nordland is he? I don't see any sea... That's a body pile, it's not a raiding. Thankfully this is not too bad. Although the bleeding ears is kind of annoying. Look at this, minus 24 leadership. Actually kind of wild, that. Do we have any corruption reduction? Yeah, we're going to have to use some corruption reduction here, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. I'm actually quite happy for this to happen. And then now I think Toddy should probably take this on. And then Gelt can deal with this over here. From a unit perspective wise, I think a Luminac would probably be pretty damn good in this scenario. So let's chuck a Luminac in there. 551 cost. Honestly, I feel like I'm getting scammed. I feel like the game's laughing at me. Like, this idiot just spent 500 a turn on this unit. What an idiot. Everyone laugh at him. Look at him. That was 16k for sacking. Yep. You got to remember that the way it determines it, Dark, is the price of the building cost. It's a percentage of the building cost is the determining value of how much you're going to get from sacking. So if you're fighting and sacking a specific settlement, that has a lot of landmarks in it, for example, you'll know that you'll get a lot of money from it. So that's the reason why, as you start getting later into the game, you will see that they have an awful lot of value towards it. Good luck, I'm going to need it. Thanks, I guess. Does Scrag have healing yet? No. I mean, we have two really tasty ranged options here. So I feel like being out in the open is probably going to be smarter for me. You love this map? It is a pretty good map. We do have nice relative elevation here. Job units are so damn sexy. Yeah, they're really good. Do you know what we'll do instead?
The Empire endures.
It's time to check a box, boys. They are a large entity, right? So all of their units won't struggle in the shallow water because they're large entities, apart from the noblers. So this might be a mistake deploying on the water, as the water is only going to debuff me and not them.
Missile troops. Loaded, sir. Finding range, sir. We are Sigmar's heirs. Missiles will fly.
We don't have a lot of melee units here, unfortunately.
Ready for war.
Hold the right flank. And then we'll start doing some final transmutations on Scrag. Unless we just wait. I mean, honestly, if we just waited, I don't think it matters too much. So them being enraged means they'll come and attack whatever they can. You have faith in Leslie's ability? Thank you. I mean, who's Leslie? Right, guys? We could Searing Doom when they come close. Let me go ahead and cast this on Scrag. Where's my boy? Here he is. Gonna do a good amount of damage onto other units as well. Yeah, hitting a lot of units there I'm happy with. I'm gonna throw the dogs down into the noblers here. The trap is gonna be a bit of a pain in the nuts. Getting clear line of sight of these guys over here is giving some really nice value. I'm going to move these guys a little bit further up so they can sponge the damage. Let's go ahead and shoot the noblers there. Let's pull you guys back, reposition you, and then reposition you on the right flank, get you out of the water. And then let's charge down on these ogre balls here. Let's get the Luminarch onto Scrag now. Let's see what we can do over here. Hopefully if we lose nobody, this is going to be nice. I mean, we have a ton of units that I'm okay doing this with. So, Searing Doom here. It's huge. Turn around. Let's start shooting. Beautiful damage. Instantaneous. Crushing them now. Let's get the Huntsman shuttle there. Move to the right. Chuck down final transmutation on Scrag. He's not healing. He's not got access to healing just yet. Hey, Jimbo. Oh yeah, Luminarch has ability. You're right. It is in there. When you're right, lad. When you're right, you're right. I forgot about that. What's the range though? 100 meters. I think Scrag's taking a lot of damage from the Luminarch. Oh, he's getting smoked anyway. Yeah, get netted, nerd. That was a Searing Doom on him. If he's stationary, it'll actually do a lot of damage as well. Bada bing, bada boom. So, looks like my other units are not having fun here. A lot of their other units should be routing now. I think that's Amel Spanners for sure. Luckily, because they'd have done a lot of damage now. They generally would have done a ton of damage to me. Because they collapsed into my line there. We only had 4 melee units. Sheesh. Yeah, it's the problem with building compositions like this, but as long as you check a box it should be fine. But these guys came in clutch, 100%. Handgunners are awesome, I love them so much. Handgunners are so goddamn good, dude. Long victory in between every Empire Kislev campaign, fair play. Have you seen, Jorah, did you see the explanation that I did to show how easy it is to get long victory conditions, or the achievements to achieve in-game? As it's very, 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 very easy to get achievements nowadays, because of the way they've changed stuff. As I could probably, like, if you were to say the Beastman, I could probably get the achievement as the Beastman in like 30 minutes. If you don't cheese them, that's fair. That's fair.
Let us begin.
Growth back. Let's get handgunner recruitment. We'll need both of these to get grenade launchers. It's tier 4 then when we'll start having fun. It'll be tier 4, boys, when we start having a good amount of fun.
Yes.
Gelty should probably start upgrading Pistol Corps now. Enemy leadership -3 is huge, because obviously we've executed them enough. It's because selling them off executes them. And then we'll take the loot back, upgrade it back, get the building we need. That garrison should be more than fine. We'll take back these settlements. We could even grab what we have, one of these settlements, and potentially give them to the dwarves. I think that's our best way of getting them to lovers here. And then Drycha's in here, which is unfortunate because we'd have no real way of killing Drycha.
I serve the Heldenhammer.
I don't mind Talabeclan coming back, honestly. I'm fine Talabeclan re-establishing themselves. Is there any... Ooh, Coadil's in there. Wait, 42% to assassinate Coadil. That's mental. If we do this, we'll actually attack him.
Heretic. Not in my name.
Man. It would have been 100% possible if we did.
I am ready. Are you?
Right, who can we bribe for money then? I mean, who can we befriend?
Yes?
Let's take the word bribe out of there, you know?
Good to see, fellow.
I resurrected you, and you're telling me that you hate me. Jeez, that's one of the most frustrating things ever.
Approach us, friend.
Literally resurrect them from the dead, and they're like, yeah, I don't like you. And they're just like, bruh.
Onward.
I'm like, I'm right here, my dude. I'm right here. Hold on, I think the puppy wants to be fed. Hey, Boofin. Is food being developed? Yeah, there's update is coming out, like a big patch 4.2 update is coming out later next month. And then Thrones of Decay is coming out as well in April time, I believe.
Excellent.
I'll ignore that.
What can I get into here that's going to be a showstopper unit?
Of the weak.
Probably these silver bullets, guys.
So, Ulrich's
Alright,
will.
it's time to send it. Oh, honestly, if I cannot resolve this, I will, I'm not even going to ego it. I'm going to do it.
Here to serve. Forward. In his name.
Coadil's such a pain in the nuts to fight. I'll take that. Right, we've dealt with Drycha now, which is huge. Do that.
To the provinces.
I think Drycha's now dead. Yeah, she's dead. Right, so that's one of the many threats of the Empire dealt with now.
Now,
Oh, Toddy gets his Wait, Toddy has a griffin? Hog? I didn't know Toddy got a griffin. Dude, that's sick. I actually didn't know Toddy got a griffin. But that gives him a really nice HP pool as well. Wait, Toddy's actually a really good lord. Unironically.
warrior of Sigmar.
Toddy's like half a legendary lord? Yeah. I love Toddy.
The nation calls.
We're working on trying to get... Yeah, high relations. We can actually get friends to like us enough. What's my favorite statesman? Favorite state in the Empire? Sylvania. I've always liked Sylvania. Love me vamps. Right. What do we do now, boys? Where do we want to go murder? Who do we murder now? Ooh, nice. We've upgraded thingy. So now if I build... If I get this building in there, and also upgrade that building, that'll mean we can get access into some pretty tasty stuff. The Outriders. Run around with the Outrider stack.
I will marshal the men.
Thank God we survived here as well. So let's get some of this building in there, some of that in there, and some of that in there. Let's get this province to start making us a good chunk of money. I don't have enough money now to sustain anything else, so what we're going to do is be greedy and get money buildings in here now. Oh, we need growth in there as well. Nice. But, folks, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly beat the out of the beat. I'm going to get my puppy some food. I'm going to play some ads while I'm AFK. So I appreciate each and every one of you wholesome hunks. I'm going to be AFK. I'm going to play some ads while I'm gone. I'm going to go give my food some grub. So, won't be long. BRB, boys. Play some music for you boys as well. There we go. Just going to get the puppy some food. Cheers, y'all. Chat along with them. What a tunage. Right, I'm back, boys. Skyrim soundtrack? I don't believe so. It's I'll have to check in a sec. Get him. Alright.
Yes, my lord.
Wait, why are we going in armor here? Always do damage mitigation if you can. Damage mitigation is where it's at, boys.
I refuse.
True servant of Sigmar.
You summon me.
Yo, McGuinness, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, another tough fight coming through. This guy's army is way better than Scragg's army.
Ulrich's will. I shall be victorious. I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Yeah, the melee. I think the AoE is just always. So as long as I'm around them, it'll work. As long as I'm nearby, that should work. I'm pretty sure. So we'll be okay, boys. We'll be what they call A to the A to the K. God, I'm looking forward to Power World's community server later. Power World's community server is going to be banging. I am very much looking forward to it. I think we'll be doing... Yeah, we'll probably just be playing it for as long as we... As long as people are enjoying it, really. As long as folks are enjoying the continuation of it, we'll keep it up. Yo, Makion, thanks all for the follows. Thanks for the follows, guys. You're the best. You're gonna do 110 casts this fight? Probably, honestly. Honestly, though, getting to this deployment here is pretty fat. The only problem with the deployment there is that these units won't get a lot of value. Yeah, I'm thinking this is perfect for these guys. This right here is delicious. And then we'll have to deploy around them. I'll probably have to put the archers even further up, honestly. Oh, the Luminarch. So remind me, boys, Luminarch ability to freeze people. That's going to be a must. It's going to be a mustard. Right, so I'm going to get inventory further up. So inventory needs to go pretty wide here, honestly. Something like this should be okay. Use the Luminarch ability. Thank you. Honestly, I do that to my girlfriend every time. She's like, oh, babe, can you remind me in 6 hours to do something? And I'm like, oh, do that thing, by the way. You'll need to do that thing. Without fail, I'll do it.
Quick march at speed.
It's encoded into me at this point. If you buff his personal stats, he's a beast with regen. Oh, I haven't tried that.
Position.
Would he be okay on normal mount? Or do you need him flying, Funny Claws?
Take the ground.
I think we got... Yeah, the AoE.
I am
So I'm going to need to do enough damage to get them to come over to me, right? Ow. Yo, chill. Gut Crusher. You jerkwad. This'll be enough damage. Oh, you're talking about Boris? Yeah, Boris is a unit. I mean, even without buffing him, he's still a unit because he can heal so much. If they stack up, if these two stack up again, we'll do it again. Okay, here we go. Because in so many situations, it is advantageous to ensure that they're the ones attacking you instead of you attacking them. I'd say 9 times out of 10, if you're the one being, you're the one attacking, you are. Oh my god, you're going to be in trouble. Holy moly! Holy ballsack! What did they do to Luminarchs? Jesus Christ! It is, I'm firing my laser kind of thing. I'm firing my laser! That is pure sauce right there. That is just nothing but sauce. Holy crap. I'm surprised. I'm honestly shooketh by that. Will it shoot through them? That's a good question. I'm firing my laser! Will it go? Will it penetrate through them? Yeah, it does. Freeze them. Get wrecked, nerds. Do we have a Luminarch buffs? No, we don't even have... no, we've got one. We actually do have one of the buffs. Because Gelt does buff them. Gotta be careful now. Gotta keep throwing as many Searing Dooms around here as I can now, folks. I'm scared of what the Iron Gut's gonna do to me. My front line's crumbling now. Makes sense. Wait, who's casting? You little rascal over here. Oh my god, when did Iron Guts get over here? Oh, dearie me. Yeah, we do need more frontline, honestly. We've been a little bit greedy on the old frontline scenario. Just a little bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Normally I am relatively greedy when it comes to frontline. Just fight. I think if you fight, you'll be fine. If we cast into here, Final Transmutation angle, I think we'll be happy with that. Yeah, look, it's 2 Winds of Magic now. I don't know why it was. I don't know why it was 3 in that one battle. Not sure why. What changes would you like to see in the Empire next month? It won't be next month. It'll be later on because it's Thrones of Shadows have changed updates, right? It won't be Thrones of Decay next month, I don't think. I bloody wish. As far as I'm aware, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think it is going to be Empire update, but honestly, just a change to the Imperial Authority would be a huge step in the right direction. I think it's a good mechanic, it's just outdated now. I think being able to force non-aggression pacts, being able to force military alliances, trade agreements and things like that with Prestige makes sense to me. And I think they need... honestly, the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is getting actual inventory for the Empire. Like an actual unit that's shielded, that's strong, is going to be so nice. Like a tier 3 unit. That'll be shielded and armored. I mean, I think the Empire within the books themselves, like the army books, I believe have stuff like that. Yeah, new units would be nice. It's one of the weird things that Empire doesn't necessarily need melee heroes. They've already got quite a few. But Zinch, Cathay, and Kislev all do need them. Swipe the map. Read about them. Yeah, but you got to keep in mind, France specifically busts them a lot. Right? He buffs great swords and he buffs Reiksguard pretty heavily. Give Empire Zangors. If that happened, Empire would be so strong. Because having swift mobile units like that would be bonkers.
Droids don't kneel.
Honestly, it actually feels really nice fighting with Gelt.
You summon me.
Playing and fighting with Gelt feels really nice.
Show me the accused.
Get a bit of extra armor and weapons and that's it. No, he gives them anti-infantry. Or additional anti-infantry or anti-large or something. In his personal trait, he gives them a good chunk. And he has a passive that increases... Maybe reduces the cost or gives them bonuses as well. I believe it's more sizable than you think. He does... That's why a Reiksguard Doomstack works with him as well. Let's upgrade the moot. Let's get the unique building in there. And then we'll take out this settlement next. Recruit a frontline. It's going to be a 2-turner to get there, annoyingly. Talabeclan will take the settlement, which I'm fine with.
Yes, my lord.
Are the swords of the swords used greater than the swords of the other factions? No, swordsmen of Hoeth sword harder than swordsmen do. Yes.
It is for the best. To battle.
Bit of a hurt gig because he's gonna have a rebellion, isn't it? This guy just damaged my walls.
Absolutely.
This little turd damaged my walls, didn't he? Or do something like that.
What?
Oh, Wolfenburg was just sieged. Hold up. Wait a minute. I think we're going to need some probably freaking militia angles. Oh, the Tattered Souls are huge, actually. No, we'll get Tattered Souls. I think the Tattered Souls are so funny as a unit. They absolutely just slap anything without armor.
The Empire.
Tempted to reduce the cost of this army now. I think I'm going to have to get rid of these, annoyingly.
What does the Emperor bid?
I'm going to start trying to pump money buildings and income buildings, because we do have a fair amount of settlements now. The easiest, cheapest way of getting Ungrim to like us is obviously just to give him Waldenhof with a military building in it. But I don't want to. Ungrim. This shall be a reckoning. Classic, they hate each other. I want to know if Thorgrim's still alive. Probably not. Skaven Corruption's high over here, so that's Queek. Ragdron. Hey, Kelly, good to see you, buddy. Why do they live so close to each other, to hate each other? I think there's lore reasons behind why Zulfbar and Ungrim hate each other. And it was one of the catalysts as to why the grudges were bugged because of those two hating each other.
I am ready. Are you?
This Luminarch is absolutely insane. Look at that, 20% additional missile strength is wild. For Luminarchs, that's insane. Isn't it Zulfbar had influence from vampires and lore or something like that, Battle Droid? Yeah, it makes sense. Something like that makes sense.
Never.
Arch-Lector.
Still haven't got an Ulrika? Nah, I'm not really that bothered about Ulrika. Probably should recruit her, though. Probably should get her in. You need to build tall walls, don't you? Yeah, you gotta get tier 3 walls. We're cooler. We're way cooler for Ulrika. We're too cool for Ulrika, that's it.
True servant of Sigmar. Following Sigmar's
This province is going to turn into a bit of a money printer, which is going to be nice. We'll have money buildings in every one, so we'll upgrade these when we can.
Ready.
Who's my main expense? this army, but we're going to need it to destroy Festus, and then we'll get rid of it. This army is to deal with the rebellion. We should be fine.
I will marshal the men.
I mean, Totti should probably start moving down. Because looks like Kislev has a handle on the area over here. Oh, wow! The Great Orthodoxy has held it. What the hell has happened to the north here? I have never seen Kislev look like this before. Throt's dead. He usually is the king of the area. And Castalton, yeah, he's still alive.
The nation
Which surprises me greatly.
Step to it.
I honestly feel like Gelt is a really good start location, because I think one of the advantages Gelt has is the accessibility of killing Vlad early. Xbox Game Pass work, or must it be Steam? Keller, I think it has to be Steam, my dude. I don't know. I don't think they have cross compatibility. That's why I've bought Steam. I don't like Vampire Waifu. Yeah, funny enough, when Orica was released, I called her. I did say Vampire Waifu. I think it was one of my best videos that I did regarding like educational stuff.
A face such as yours would make...
Oh, interesting. Wait, do I have a settlement all the way to the top left there? Have I missed a settlement there? Appleberg. Yeah, you can have it. Means Telebeckland comes back alive, which I'm fine with. Control would be pretty good. Or income from buildings is going to be nice. I actually, funny enough, can't afford the reductions. Oh, we can confederate France. Yeah, go on then. How bad's it going to be? Jesus Christ, Franz!
Sigmarite Archlector.
How much is he cheating? Wait, were you at war with the with Orion?
For the kind heart of the Lady Ariel, you would already be dead.
I have Einhat back. Minus 14. I want my settlement back, Chief. I hate fighting the Wood Elves.
It's now or never.
My least favourite faction to fight is the Wood Elves. Right, where's Norska? No news about the new deceit? No.
No.
Okay, it's coming from over there. Man, it's going to be such a pain in the balls to try and sustain everything, keep everything alive.
Yes, a sound plan.
Those presence of 17.
Ulrich's will.
Festus is in here.
By Sigma, no.
What's his army? Pyrrhic victory? Yeah. We're going to get rid of this army anyway, so it doesn't matter. We could bring back... Ooh, we might want to, especially because of this. I'm gonna. Makes sense to me.
The nation calls.
Henry, what we're going to do with you, lad, is redeploy.
Yes.
Is still going strong, I see, Landelet? He is indeed. Let's go ahead and reset skills. And then we'll do the same with you, Chief. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it with you, because there's no point, because I'm just going to move you to the position that I need.
Step to it.
Ooh, Telebeckland actually hates us. Wait, how is that my fault that they're fighting me right now? Declared war on the Electric Council. I didn't do that!
My time with petty talk. Make your offer and
Oh, I can
be done.
bankrupt them though, low key. 6k? Yeah, I'll take that. I kind of need the money. Hey, Keller. Sorry. Picking's no good. Refund time. Yeah, makes sense, Chief. Makes sense. I'm right looking forward to playing the community one with you all. That'll be good fun. Alright, let me try and figure out how we can reduce. Rank Scout on foot is my wish. I honestly it would make perfect sense for the Rank Scout on foot to be a thing. I don't see a world where they wouldn't put them in. I need to figure out how to reduce my costs here. It's the supply lines that's doing it to me. Is Carl dead? No, he's been confederated. Don't worry. Let me do that, and then I can actually redeploy, so let's get rid of the units first. Otherwise it'll ask me to put another general in there.
I live to serve the Empire.
Don't worry, we confederated him.
To my men.
Bring me to my men. So yeah, let me check.
The Empire.
I'm certain he buffs them. Yeah, armor and leadership. I thought so. I thought he gave at least something to them. And I think he himself busts them, does he not? And he gives upkeep reduction for them, and he gives them Guardian. So yeah, he makes them pretty decent. Oh, Franz beat Fessers at one point. Good on you, Franz. We've gotten Supervisor by spent multiple turns in Force March, like that. So, what's the plus 12 armor coming from? Where's the plus 12 coming from, folks? It's not from Emperor, is it? No, it's not from Emperor. So we're getting plus 12. Yeah, look, leadership for great swords. Oh, it's here, Honest Steel. I actually have never seen it before. Honest Steel gives him 12. Wait, so unironically, great swords. Holy crap! Oh my god, that's actually such a good stat line. Wait, are greatswords great with friends then? Dude, that's actually quite wild. That's really good. That's some pretty strong stat line right there.
In the name of Magnus.
Alright, let's get elect accounts in there then. Good old Buradin Stoneheart stole that one. Right, Reichland can be friends.
On it.
Obviously. Let's not get it twisted now. And then who do I care about that? Theoden can be in this one. And then we can chuck in... No, honestly, this is Midland, so totally good over here.
Right. Affirmative. Fine.
How do I take him out? Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't matter. Nordland's left and Ostland's... We revived Ostland. What did we miss out on? Oh, the Southern Bulls are actually really good. Southern Bulls are actually really good. Reduction. Passive ability of Frenzy. Interesting. Wound recovery time -1. Upkeep reduction as well. So yeah, we're getting a lot more upkeep reduction at least because we own more of them. Sad to see he has no... Watch this. Look at it from 6k. Ooh. How much are we going to think? It'll probably go down like, what, 1,000? Basically dead on. What's this Warrior Priest? Ooh, the Hero Warrior Priest level 14. That's huge. Means Soulfire's coming up next level.
Champion of the faith.
What's in here as well?
Sigma.
For a single general? Yeah, it's the supply lines that's shafting me right now. I don't need as many armies as I have. It's a shame we have no wizard here, though. There's no wizardry here. And we do have a mage. We have a mage we can recruit. Battle wizards. We can have 8! Jesus. Right, guys, what mage do you want to see? What mage should we recruit? What we thinking, boys? All of them? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We literally could recruit all of them if we wanted to. You're not wrong. Shadow? You liking Shadow, Niski? Death? Death is very rare. I very rarely use Death, but it can be good. I guess it depends on the traits. Ooh, Noble is huge. Noble, you can make... if you get enough Nobles, you can pretty much make things built in one turn. The Birdman Beast. It's a shame they nerfed life magic so much. Much more even now. Agreed. They've put magic in a pretty good spot now, I think. I actually am a big fan of Celestial Wizards. I quite like Celestial Wizards. I think for the cost of Thunderbolt, it's so good. I'm gonna go with this. It's by no means optimal. I'm gonna make sure that's out in the open. We'll grab ourselves... Amber can be good, it's just obviously... I mean, disciplined is a really nice trait. I mean, especially if you're going to be using it for Karl Franz's army. Discipline trait is probably going to be huge. Fire is normally optimal, as it provides a bit of everything you need.
I serve no master. What do you want of me?
And normally getting level 3 straight off the bat is pretty nice.
Protector.
Looking at this army, I think I'm probably going to try and grab and... Wait, Empire Captain's at level 1 there. Interesting. What I'll probably do is try and replace a few of these units here. A lot of them are actually reasonably decent. A lot of them I'm pretty happy with.
Unbound.
Birdman's going to go into Franz's army. Ooh, Durthu is literally here. And he's not at war with anybody. Well, he's definitely going to attack me then. Right, so we're going to be fighting the Empire. The Empire is unfortunately going to have to probably fight the elves here. I typically speaking hate fighting the elves, but we've protected a lot of the Empire thus far, which I'm happy with.
You dare come on.
I want Talabecland to thrive and survive here. We brought some of the Empire back, so hopefully they'll start being useful. The only immediate thing that I think I'm going to need to do is start moving towards my northern settlements to defend them. Although, Kemler's on his last leg here, seemingly.
Huntsman General, get a move on. Advance.
Huntsman General! Let's see how badly he's been leveled up. Yeah, honestly, pretty terribly. Love to see that. You love to see that always. Right, now let's have a look at who we need to get rid of now. I think one singleton general is not viable because of how costly it is for supply lines now, unfortunately.
Who calls?
Who calls? Duty calls. Mr. Gelt. I'm going to assume you're not that strong of an army, so I'm going to go towards you now.
Patriarch.
Gives me an option to make Belegar like me. Which might make it so it'd be Belegar versus them. Ooh, hold on. Kanak Asgal. Where is this? Oh, this is a freebie, boys. This is a freebie, actually. This is a freebie to make Durthu not fight me. Where is it? Kanak Asgal? Boom. 127.2, boys. Military buildings, by the way. Yeah, military buildings aren't balanced. Military buildings are completely balanced, and for 922! Durthu, you scammer. We'll go with a defensive alliance. I think a defensive alliance I don't hate. As the only things... defensive might mean he'll attack... any of the beastmen and stuff, some of the Petronians and things like that. So I think this is going to be good enough to keep him at bay. Happy with that. Which now means
You have been granted access to my halls.
I can probably do some little trickery with you.
Act of kindness.
Einhart, I'm kind of desperate for Horine, if I'm honest with you, Chief. I'm kind of really desperate for it. But we won't do it just yet. Interesting enough, I lost a strength rank getting a deal with him. I was strength rank 2 and now I'm strength rank 1. That's really weird. Are we losing a lot of money? Who can I get rid of them? Alliances of faction to strength rank? I mean, gaining diplomacy with somebody, you'd assume that I shouldn't lose strength rank from that. Right, this guy's going to defend against that. I lack melee pressure, so I'll send the warrior priest over. This is the army that I'm question marking. I don't think I need this army. But if I keep it for one turn, I can give Franz the halberdiers and some of the better units. Get a bit more of a better hybrid here. Because that means that I can use these guys and have them at opposite ends of the battlefield to buff one another. I think I have appreciated everything Bertie has done for this campaign, but for now I'm going to send him back home to relax. Interesting enough, the supply lines isn't reducing that dramatically. Because we have 6 armies still. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it makes sense. I need to keep this. For 1 turn, I think it's a smart thing to do. I think it's the right play to do for 1 turn. And then we play around what to do after fact. Because my northern front should be defended by Kislev and should be defended by Nordland as well. Which means that I could probably spend less effort towards the north, which means I should probably start spending efforts towards the south, which means I'm going to go and try and kill Scrag. I think even though you still have the settlement, I forgive you. I would love to get the settlement. Honestly, if I was using the console command mod, I probably would have raged, just give me the settlement, but it is what it is, boys. Damn, I can't do that without,
Let us begin.
I probably should thin out my armies then, at least. Let's thin these archers out.
What does the Emperor bid?
Because I don't think I need the... I don't need those archers. Let's disband you for now. I don't need to cost you. How big the IE map is? Yeah, it's kind of mental. So here I'm going to want to try and defend the buildings on this flank. We can actually recruit warrior priests over here, but we've already hit the cap. So this is what I believe Marienburg would have recruited around here. We very much lack growth, so we'll try and chuck some more growth in there. We're in the objective to try and make as much money from trading as well, so we'll make sure to have buildings for that. Could upgrade Eschen to get more thingies in there, but right now I can't afford it. The Moot's building in there is going to be huge. Let's get a building in there as well. Upgrade that bad boy. Ooh, I think upgrading potentially that's going to be more effective. Ooh, but with the reductions of income because of the public order, I'd imagine it's not worth it. So going from 20 to 30 ounces of ink. How much is it trading for? The dyes? So the resource value is worth 10. So that'll only be another 100 gold on that upgrade alongside of the 50 additional. So it actually be more effective to upgrade Clothier. But in the same light, having more resources makes it easier to get more trades. Wait, I can't upgrade these. I'm broke. Although, if we counteract it by demolishing buildings, that'd be fine. Yeah, we can counteract it by demolishing buildings. Oh yeah, of course, we could get Gothic and Felix. Probably should have done that earlier. Although not having runes makes it harder. Hey, Primo. What other building can we destroy? I think we're going to refund enough money. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we have refunded enough buildings. Let me not do that one at least. We're going to get a rebellion here, which is unfortunate because I have nothing around the area to stop it. And the Nurgle corruption seemingly is going up because of all the bloody plagues here. So once those plagues dissipate, we have minus corruption trying to combat it though. We won't be able to afford any of the warrior priest buildings stuff yet. That's usually how you get rid of corruption. This isn't corrupted at all, so let's just chuck growth in there. It's saying we're bankrupt, but I actually don't think it should be. We should be fine because of the demolishing of the buildings. Yeah, thank God Durthu is on our side now. If we didn't secure that alliance there, we'd have been in a lot of trouble. Wow, he's actually come out to attack us here. Yeah, some of these armies are really good. I don't know why Scrag's army was really weak. I think what happens is when you're in a situation where the Lord in question keeps just winning every fight without losing any units, they won't replace them at any point. So you'll often find that they'll have just a ton of units, which is what probably happened there. Like high tier, low tier units, right? Right, high chevroned, low tier units. Whereas their newer armies can recruit all of the, relevant newer stuff.
For the Empire!
And Red Rage, it wasn't a bug. It was just the fact that I recruited a ton of units, or since France had a ton of units, which goes to show how much cheats the AI must get for that. Jesus. It must be relatively wild the levels of cheats that they get access to if France could sustain that with the economy he had. It must have meant they were ridiculously cheap. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So I actually don't think the general's that much of a concern. The units are a bit of a concern, but that's about it. They're going a pretty hefty flank here, so let's react accordingly. We can bait them out if they get too close by just throwing a Searing Doom down. Hey Matty, good to see you, bud. Luminarch, start firing on the general. And let's net him when he gets close as well. Why not, eh? Chuck a final transmutation down there too. We can still attack him while he's moving towards us. Actually, final transmutation is a kind of a counterintuitive. Because I froze them, and I want him to keep moving because of the fact that I can do damage to him. That Luminarch is disgusting. 2.8k weapon strength. The missile strength is so insane. What's it little for me to ease into Legendary with? I play on hard usually, but want to get the achievements. Fairly good question, buddy. I would probably say, if you're looking to get the achievements, for Legendary specifically, probably one of the Destructive factions, so maybe one of the Order Tides. Excuse me, one of the Warriors of Chaos. It depends on how comfortable you are, and who... Honestly, depending on who you're playing the most. Like, out of who in all the game have you played the most in recent times? Because sometimes just knowing the faction really well makes it so free, and Legendary as well. Because you'll know when to be aggressive, and you'll know when to take fights. Because most of the time, Legendary is just learning how to be really aggressive. Learning how to be super duper 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 aggressive is half the battle in Legendary. Like, just keep sending it is basically what I normally do in Legendary. Just constantly keep fighting things, and that's how you sustain your economy. Queek and Tyrion? Oh, Tyrion 100% then. Yeah, Tyrion and Legendary wouldn't be too bad. At all, I don't think. Because of how little threats you have around you. So yeah, honestly, Tyrion would be a good shout. Comfortable with a negative economy? Yeah, you definitely do live in a bit of a negative economy because of how many times you're fighting. Normally it's you make money from fighting and then your taxes late game is what keeps you sustained. Like, making money from settlements is a thing that takes quite a while until that happens. Which is a different playstyle. Like a completely different playstyle from probably what you're used to. But Queek is also someone that's going to be pretty solid as well, honestly. Ooh, they have 160 range, I've just realised, instead of 145. So yeah, honestly, Tyrion or the likes of Queek would do alright. And it depends on the victory condition. Because if you're literally looking just for the achievement, you can cheese it. And how you cheese it is you set the ultimate crisis to 20%. You only select the ultimate crisis, or the crisis, excuse me, that's closest to you. And then you just go kill that crisis army and you win. And you get the achievement. There, you can cheese it. You can use a little bit of cheese. There's a little bit of cheese is available. The Jade Dragon is the architect of the Dragon Emperor's plans. Not even the other dragons can see the strings he pulls. The Jade Dragon's out here using 5D chess on people, I see. Probably should have chased them a little bit more because we didn't actually heal from the end turn and they will have. Because they're on their own terrain. Thankfully, we haven't seen Ikit Claw once, being annoying. We declared war on Ikit Claw quite a while ago, And thank God he's not going to be a pain in the nuts.
Friendship.
Wow, I'm quite surprised. Clearly me being friendly to Nordlands made them like me eventually. Stop Talbot by force. Stop the power. When do you get access into like the trading guilds and stuff like that? I swear that's a thing, no?
I am the supreme patriarch.
I swear that is a thing. Let's just go quickly bombard them with the Gelt. I'm not sure if that's still bugged or not. That I'm not 100% certain on, if I'm honest with you boys. That I'm not 100% certain on. I still can't believe I bought these glasses. Probably gets closer to the price, I'll send them to you. No, I'm joking. Take a guess how much these bad boys cost me, boys. Take a guess how much these bad boys cost me. Have you played the Gate to some of the mod collection for a time? I haven't. £3.50? I bloody wish. I spent way more than that. I wonder if someone's just coming to the stream. Free fiddy? Free fiddy? I love how Shuts and Battlejoy both said the same thing. That's kind of funny. $42.7. I'm gonna say around £17.80. That's actually a really solid guess. 25 quid. Maybe it's embarrassing for me to say how much I spent on it. But I think it was about... It was between £25 and £30. Which is so bad. I just saw them, thought they were funny and bought them. You know? And the thing is, technically, I feel like technically it might be a tax write-off because of the fact that I'm using them on stream. It's a prop for the stream. Wait, could I technically like make it so all my clothes are like tax write-offs? I don't know. I don't know the law well enough for that. Alright, once these buggers come closer, we'll crush them. But yeah, I would say Liverpool, you are the closest, matey. If we cast Searing Doom here, it'll give us more time to react because they'll run away from it like that. It's a bombardment spell. Using the AI changes to our own advantage here, folks. And Sigmar doth indeed call. Same over here, they'll run away from it. Cheeky little strategies, you already know, son. These shades make you too cool. I'm too punny. Fair enough, Hyper. But Hyper, hope you're doing well. Battlesey, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. True, true words have been spoken. And Lux is not even a paid chatter. Not even a paid chatter. I think yeah, it's fine. It's a settlement, isn't it? It is a settlement. But no, Matty, I've never played it. How big's the mod collection? Sometimes, honestly, sometimes Skyrim mod collections are like 100+ gig. It's mental. Like, generally, like 100 gig for a mod pack. It's mental. 1,250 mods. Jesus. It's incredible Skyrim runs with that many mods. Like, I've seen mod packs have just an insane amount of mods in them. Like that, clearly. It is wild to me how many mods you can get into a game. Wait, is that a low amount of mods? I generally don't know.
Get out of our house!
Ooh, pouring. Massive hangover. Without drinking anything. Oh, really? Getting better now? I guess thanks. Oh, I'm glad you're getting better, lad. Oh, wait, I did my short victory. Pog. Wait, I didn't even check to see it. Boys, we did the short victory condition. Good on you, boys. Absolute W. Another short victory in the bag. What is it? Hero capacity +3 for all heroes. That's actually not that bad.
The nation calls.
Actually, I'm kind of enjoying
To strengthen
playing
the
Gelt,
empire,
not gonna lie.
This will bolster the nation.
I am ready.
Yeah, this guy ran away. I wonder if...
Step forth, true friend of
I wonder
every
how
good
much
clan.
this settlement would be cost. So this one. Yeah, only 4.7 because it's not got a military building in it. It's so much to manage, yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of fighting in the not so distant future in this campaign as well. I think if I were to, where would I think they'd embark on? They'd probably embark here, right? So if I go over here, I might be able to ambush them when they come in.
What does
Because
the
if they were to come
Emperor
over here,
bid? Huntsman
they can
General,
get over here, and they can't get up on land over here either. They can't get up on land, so let's move here.
Praise be to Sigmar.
Praise be to Sigmar. Sigmar, the Heldenhammer.
Sigmar.
Look, we're getting rebellions of the Empire, and they hate us to begin with. It's so annoying.
The empire.
It's like, I want these guys to come back and thrive and survive. Alright guys, what's everyone's favourite campaigns in the chat? What's everyone's favourite campaigns in the chat right here, right now? Because I'm going to take inspiration, and we'll see what we do next. Maybe people want to, you guys would rather me do this more for longer. So I haven't gone for long victory campaign in a long time. Alethanar? Ooh yeah, Alethanar is so dope. His mechanic's really cool. Loki. I haven't played Loki in a long time. I haven't played Tyrion in a long time either. When you get past the start, Kairos? Yeah, Kairos is cool. Coup Daddy. I haven't played Kugath in a long time. Maybe we should dust off Kugath. Oxy for teleporting around the map, Dopey? Yeah, I love
The
Oxyodle.
nation calls.
He's such a nutter, just teleporting around the map.
Nation calls.
You literally can basically decide most of the war. Boris Urson, kill all chaos run.
Praise Sigmar.
I haven't played Boris in a long time either.
Boyar's right.
Rapans, but you just finished one of the... Yeah, I love Rapans. I love Rapans.
Boyar's right.
I'm happy we've managed to sort this out. Oh yeah, the Changeling's just here, because we're not at war with them. If we were at war with the Changeling, we wouldn't see the Changeling right here. Just started a Torok on Old World. Ooh, doesn't Torok start near the Empire? Or in the Empire? It's a pretty good start. It's wild that we haven't even had access into using any of the, you know, conventional artillery you'd normally use as Gelt.
I obey only the great.
I think what we want to do, what I'm going to try and do is move over this way. To at least find what the hell's gone over here.
It is for the best. I'll ignore that.
Jump across the Rapans. The problem with Leon is, for such a long time, he had to walk over to his quest battle, right? And that annoyed me to no end. Like, he literally just had to walk over to the Chaos Wastes.
My axe thirsts for war.
I am
I feel like
France.
Franz is craving battle. Father, I crave violence. Yeah, you having Ironheart really does
Access to my halls. Don't
hinder things. Wait, you were... Oh, them fighting Kemler together. That's quite interesting.
protector of the
So, Leon and Orion rallied around each other to kill Kemler. Because you saw that Kemler owned the majority of the Empire at one point. He had tons of the Empire and all this around here. It's the reason why Ironheart is owned by the Orion.
My minions are
But he's just gotten crushed. Kill Belikar, then potentially meeting Norsky? Yeah, for sure. I don't love Scarborough for me, I just love watching him mow through armies, yeah. And McGuinness, have you seen the trick you can do with Scarborough specifically? It's funny enough, it's one of my most popular videos that I've ever made on YouTube. Not many people know about the collision damage trick you can do with them. There's a pretty fat collision damage trick you can do with them that not many people know about. And it's this. It kind of revolutionizes the way you can play them. Boom. Yeah, if you watch, I'll actually watch it on stream and show you guys, and I'll describe it and explain it a little bit better. General's dead. Now, let's mute myself. Cringe. Display capture. So you'll see here, right? You'll see what happens is the Scarbrand's going to run through all these units, and I'm not even going to do damage with Scarbrand. He's just going to do damage with collision damage. And watch this. Look at the HP pools of everything around them. He absolutely crushed them by doing collision damage because he's a higher entity size than the things he was charging into. And you can do it repeatedly, so you can go the other way as well. You can continuously just keep doing collision damage by running him through things. So instead of focusing on clicking on the units that's closest, you want to click on the units furthest away to make him go into his charge animation to run across. And you'll see that I'll do it again. I'm going to blob them up and I'll do the exact same principle again. The reason I'm fighting goblins is because it's easy to see. You can do a lot of damage with it. So you'll see here, look. Blob them up, and then you'll see me specifically, instead of clicking this guy or this guy, I'm clicking the person that's furthest away. And then I've mowed through these guys with collision damage, and you can just keep doing that. And due to the fact that he's such a high size, look at that. Just crushed all those units there with one fell swoop. And you can do this repeatedly. So this happens to any inventory. Anything that's a small entity, you can do this to. Which makes him so effective. And you can do the same thing with other lords as well. It's not specific to Scarbrand. He's just obviously... His mass is so insane, so it's very easy to calculate the damage with him. He's a lot stronger in that regard. But yeah, it's something that not many people know to leverage, and it's nuts. What I do with Scarbrand already? Nice. Yeah, I love that. Have I tried Chaos World or World Mod? Yes, Davey, I have. It's great. We've done probably like 5 to 10 streams potentially with it. It is a absolutely solid mod. Love me some Scarbrand. I feel like Scarbrand can be boring to watch though. I feel like it can be kind of Resident Sleeper. Trying to make it work with Nikari, but having a harder time. Yeah, the problem with Nikari is he's just so much squishier, right? Permanent bulking, pretty much, yep. Pretty much, that's exactly what I'm saying. Would the same thing work for a force-landed dragon? Yes. Yep, but it would be a lot harder to do, but yes, it would work. It would be significantly harder to execute, but it would absolutely work, yes. That is a tasty-looking Friends army, honestly. I kind of want to test it out on somebody. Yeah, McGinnis, the Cal Friends, Old World, it was good fun. I did a no-loss challenge recently with them, which I kind of regret in some ways because it made it so I had to play a lot slower, which is the only thing that I was sad about. It's kind of forced me to play significantly slower.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Here to serve.
Hold on, I've got a sound for that as well.
Summon the Elector Counts.
When in doubt, summon the Elector Counts, boys. Honestly, to make this spicy, I might just try and fight Orion here. I have the armies around. Have you ever won a game with just a Lord? You could probably do that with Kugath, but no.
Yes.
I've done challenges where I don't recruit units before. They're always quite fun.
Moving off. Ready to burn them. No. Fine. Follow the flame. Sigmar's will.
The Empire.
Let's pass over a swordsman. Very heavily melee based here, which is good because we've got the traits on our beast mage, which is disciplined, which gives plus melee attack and leadership. Honestly, this guy probably shouldn't be in this army. Training's huge though. Since you don't have any need of the armies. Yeah, you definitely could do it with Beastman. Honestly, Tolrox eventually would get to the point where it could be a one-man Doomstack. Oh, actually, I completed a short ritual condition with just Malice, Darkblade. I finished a campaign with just Malice himself, but it's quite easy to do because he's just insane. Just Malice, it's possible. As his sustainability is insane. You can do the very first battle as well without having an army. if you practice it. Oh, a no-loss campaign? What about a no-win campaign, Stormhammer? What, have you started streaming your campaigns then? Nah, I'm only joking. I mean, I don't know how interesting that would be. Just losing every battle. I'll take another direction. The trade ground. Got him. Oh, and sorry guys, ads are going to be running through in a sec. Jesus, Telebeckland can jog on. I'm not going to be able to sustain that.
Prophecy in the sky.
Really got a friend on the stream? Ah, much love to you, man. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. I'm really glad you found the stream as well.
Not possible.
Gonna get Marenberg in there. We just need more monies. Oh, you little rascal. He's sending multiple armies across to me. Crap, it's the reason why I can't go over there is because of... Can I get... No. I'm gonna make him hate me if I do that. It's so annoying. I might have to lose some of my Marenberg. Do you know what? We're gonna go towards Norska. I'm gonna kick the crap out of Norska now. They've asked for it. We've sustained our economy because we're getting a lot of military building. We're getting a lot of decent buildings now. I'm going to start moving towards Scrag here because it's free real estate. I want to know how Thorgrim's doing as well, though. Yeah, here he is. Akendorf, we can yoink. I want to see if my boy is still alive. Is that war against Hellbecklands? Yeah, no worries, dude, man. No worries.
You summon me.
So I can go all the way up to here.
I am ready. Are you?
Nice.
What?
We'll probably attack the person on the outside, as it'll mean it'll pull them out of the settlement as well.
All right.
We'll see.
Fall in, men.
We'll wait for you to come over here as
Huntsman
well.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
Could be fine now. We'll be able to get to the point where we recover our economy completely. But yeah, so whatever. Basically, the way collision damage works is anytime you have somebody that is a higher entity size than another person, you are guaranteed to do collision damage to them. And collision damage is broken down into 70 damage, of which 70% of that is AP, so about 47 of that is AP. So typically speaking, if you cycle charge through things, you can kill pretty much anything in the game in 2 swings, or in 2 charges through them. So we were discovered. Wow, is this the crap that you guys are sending across to me? So my first fight with Norska, let's give it a go. So guys, we'll be doing the Pal World community server in a second as well. I managed to grab myself a proper dedicated server, so it should be pretty decent. I put it into London, which might have been a mistake. I probably should have put more central to everybody. So anyone in the chat is welcome to join as well. Absolutely any of you wholesome hunks is welcome to join. Just started my Power World. So after this battle, Matty, I'll do it, buddy. I'm always keen to do community stuff when I can. As I think that's what it... Like, that, for me, is probably some of the most enjoyment I get out of streaming. Is getting to play with a bunch of wholesome hunks from across the world. Wow, these are chevroned up like crazy, actually, surprisingly. Pistoliers can be really good. Let's be frontline. Yo, Frost, how are we doing, you handsome hunk? Matey, it's good to see you, lad. Have you touched Realms of Ruin anytime recently? You have to have the Steam version, I think. You can try it, but I think the Game Pass version's a couple versions behind. Not really, yeah, Narabai. I can imagine that Nighthaunt's still OP. I said to the guy that was one of the lead developers or something, I was like, you need to nerf Nighthaunt, or the game is going to die very quickly. And hey-ho. I love playing Realms of Ruin. It wasn't my... Honestly, Realms of Ruin was one of the best categories I've ever streamed in. Statistically. But the last time I streamed it, I had more viewers than the game had players. So... yeah. Alright, let's get the Pistoliers. Just skirmishing these guys. But we can try it. So if you're playing on the Xbox Game Pass, you can certainly try it and see if it works. I think the range of the Horsemasters is higher. I think Horsemasters is like 90 range or something. Never put Pistoliers or Skirmish Cavalry into skirmish mode, because a lot of the time they'll just get themselves killed. You got to be really careful with them. They are a delicate bunch. Yeah. And god, these poor skin wolves will get absolutely crushed, because skin wolves, as far as I'm aware, have really low armor. I think Nighthaunt wasn't that bad at high levels, but it was rough at lower ratings. Nighthaunt players with a good micro or a menace too. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the main things you got to remember about that is the skill cap, the entry skill that you require to play Nighthaunt between everything else is so much lower, right? And the biggest problem there was people legitimately weren't playing the game at all. They were just rushing you, and that's all they did. And it worked because you're playing Nighthaunt. Like, I almost lost to a guy that literally didn't build anything and just built units and tried to kill me. That's all he tried to do, and he almost won because of it. That's not healthy game design, if you ask me. Alright, let's clean this box up. Yeah. So it was high skill. Yeah, it was the fact that you could one-shot any conduit with like a couple of the ranches. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Instead of bouncing properly, it bounced between the entity itself. There we go. Beautiful. B-E-A beautiful, boys. B-E-A beautiful. Nice. So it's interesting that Pistoliers focus. They have a very concentrated fire onto one or two entities there. Right, let's grab everybody and make them into guard mode. Why weren't streaming it anymore? Yeah, it's just a bit of a shame that people just lost interest in it. But honestly, it makes sense. I think the game Kate was too expensive to begin with as well. Seasons of Resurgence somehow, it's kind of dead now. Really deserves a decent player base. Oh, it 100% deserves a decent player base. The game's great. But there was just a couple things stopping it from being greater. You know? Have to manage fire to make them move. Not firing a single unit. Oh, really? Whatever. I didn't know that. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, buddy. That makes a lot of sense. We need a handgunners in here, boys. We really do. We'll need a handgunner in here. We also need to reinforce the line on this side. Let's kill these horsemasters too. I mean, I got to the point. I got to like top 4 in the world at Realms of Ruin, so I had a reasonable understanding of the game. But yeah, me and Frost were a menace in 2s. What's the ideal frontline setup? Great question. So it depends on who you're fighting, right? Depending on the context of who you're fighting. For example, if you're going against a faction with very little ranged, Halberdiers are fantastic. Because they are anti-large, AP, decent melee defense. So if you're going against factions like Greenskins, it can be okay, but they have obviously a lot of archer goblins and orc goblins and things like that. Orc archers, excuse me. But the bread and butter, typically speaking, is a spearman with shields. Typically speaking, your bread and butter is spearmen with shields. And once again, like, greatswords are fantastic. So the hybrid of halberdiers and greatswords against non-range factions ranged factions, you have to go the Spearman with Shield. It's lame, but it's true. But honestly, the game actually makes a really interesting turn. You go from having infantry as your front line to steam cannons as your front line. All you need to do is have steam tanks. It's fantastic. Heroes? Yeah, agreed. So it becomes steam tanks and it becomes heroes. The early to mid, you go spearmen, halberdiers, and greatswords. And swordsmen are fantastic too because it's tier 1. And then you start transitioning towards getting Empire captains, warrior priests, steam tanks. And as long as you have a life mage in there or a jade wizard to heal them, you're laughing. Handgunners are a must in pretty much every army because they are fantastic at killing a ton of infantry. And also, Outrider grenade launcher stacks are some of the strongest auto-resolve power in the game. Who do you use for lords? Our collectors, 100%. Our collectors are absolutely broken. You can get to like 60%, no, 40% AoE ward save. Like, legitimately 40% AoE ward save is bonkers to me. There's very few factions that have the ability to provide that to your front line. And it scales even better on single entities, right? It scales even better on single entities, having ward save. And they get really tanky too. Like a high tier Arc Collector, you'd expect to have like 80 melee defense, hundreds of, like maybe 140 armor or 120-ish. They'd have really, really reasonable damage profile. They'll obviously have the ability to buff your army up. They're a utility with very good damage. They scale a little bit. They scale pretty badly into the later stages of the game, but they still are very tanky. And if you take them off the mount, they're even tankier. Because typically speaking, when they're on the mount, they're very squishy. Because they just get hit by everything. It's one of the things that people really underestimate is the larger you are as an entity, the more damage you'll take, typically speaking. It's the reason why Kugath gets battered by everything. Like, it's very rare to see Kugath survive Archer Fire, because he just takes so much damage to it, because he's such a big, chunky boy. He is the definition of pure chunk. You know? He is the definition of pure chunk. Right, folks, what we're going to do here is do the community server. So for the folks hanging out on YouTube, we're going to jump over and do a community stream. But you're more than welcome to ask me questions still about the game. But yeah, I promised I'd do a Power World stream and community server now, so we're going to jump into that. But we normally do a ton of Warhammer things around here, so if you enjoyed yourself, chuck a follow. There's some great people playing Warhammer 3 if you're not interested in it. But yeah, to the tuber guys, thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a good morning. Have a good rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And we're going to jump over to Power World now. Appreciate you. To the